And we're live.
Taking our time tonight at 15 seconds into the live stream before Twitch is like, hey man, maybe you're live. Maybe it's all a joke. I don't know. We were too busy researching how many Kmarts still exist in Guam.
What? The answer is one.
Not making any of that up, man. If you're not watching the pre-super shows and are listening to it after the fact, you're missing out on critical things like Sears.com.
Sears.com.
What's going on, everybody?
Years.
We got, surprisingly enough, a little bit to talk about tonight. Steam Awards. That's the thing. They're doing something different this year.
It wasn't quite as big a drought as last time.
Yeah, right. Our decks are going to be shrinking. That's also a thing. And what else do we have? Oh, right. I think we got a stealth update on the 12 gigabyte NVIDIA. We'll debate that in the news segment. This is my feels on that. And Amazon wants to hire some Linux people for video gaming streaming, possibly, allegedly.
So this is their jobs page. I don't know if I believe them, but
see, I just Amazon doesn't seem like the place I'd want to work. Nothing against anybody who works at Amazon.
I have a former coworker or two who work at Amazon as solutions architects now.
Yeah. They're liking it.
Apparently the pay's good, and that's kind of it, right? Like you do your 2 years there, save up your money, have yourself a nice little retirement package stashed away.
Have Amazon in your CV, and which
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I completely get that. It's I was thinking about that earlier. Like, all companies at some point go and they have to turn into like real companies.
Yep.
Because I remember for a while I wanted to get a job at Red Hat, and I still remember talking to a guy, and he's like, "You don't want to work here now because now we got to like do real company shit." That's when they brought in some guy outside to like make him a business.
Right. But unfortunately, that's like the thing that has to happen.
Yeah.
Like, at a certain point, you're not a startup anymore, and you got to start acting like a real fucking business. That's why I get hired.
I don't know. I don't know. I can think of a few game. Well, maybe a couple of game studios never are really a full business. Like, they exist in a place somewhere. I would, if I tried that would fly into the ceiling.
No, I just have like egg all over my stove. That's what would happen in the Jordan timeline.
I'll tell you everything you need to know about my kitchen with pressure cooking. I have a pressure cooker that I've blown the gasket out of. That we'll just leave it at that.
I haven't fucked up with my pressure cooker that bad. I haven't fucked up with my pressure cooker that bad, but I just use it to make soup. So
yeah. Was I attempting to cook anything at the time? Fuck no.
Yeah. See, I got it for like making food, not for like converting it into an IED.
Researching distilling at home. Not even once, kids. IED. Let's see. You guys are getting audio back, right? Music?
Yep.
Background music?
Yes.
All right. I don't know if I set that up right. By the way, I'm playing around with Adore, like some of the experimental stuff, just because that's how I roll sometimes. So if anything explodes, my fault, not the Adore. Nobody on the Adore team, because they were very clear, like, do not use this. Don't even look at it. Like,
fire in the Taco Bell. Danger, high voltage.
So that's going to be a thing. Oh, we got our Twitch year-in review.
Yeah?
I saw that. I was very glad that Neverwinter Nights was in second place, and Dark Messiah also creeped up towards like third or fourth. It's like fourth or fifth, actually.
You remember more about it than I was like, what? Oh, right. That was in there, wasn't it? Here it is. Wait, no, that's the Mines year-in review. Do I? It's lost. That's in the same folder that gets GitHub updates. And you know what? That's just filled with Open Jedi Knight 2. happy holiday influencers. I was going to pull it up for everyone. Boo. Well, your stream summary. People are following us on Twitch. Yes, yes, yes. More summaries. I don't see it. Oh man, I tried. Hey,
there we go. Hey, bot. Only 6 minutes. All right, not
That's
bad.
not bad.
Not bad. Considering like the upper end of that scale is like 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, we're still in reasonable good time.
Up into that scale's the infinity symbol, man.
I guess that's true. Yeah, it just doesn't post, or it posts like 2 days later. Hey, Linux Gamecast is going live. The fuck it is.
I think if you're not live at the time, it doesn't post. Okay. Because I went through entire streams where the bot never posted a goddamn thing.
I'm doing the social media thing.
Oh yeah, did that go out? Yes, it did.
Possibly.
Yeah.
What is... Oh, there's that.
Oh, bunny.
Bunny? What?
No, bunny.
No.
As in the rabbit.
Bunny.
Someone posted bunny on Twitter. Bunny.
Ah, bunny.
Yeah.
What did they cook it with?
Yeah, it's just the one picture. Yeah.
There are rabbits in my area. Sometimes I'll just like be walking the dog and
Same
what was
here.
that? Yep,
Don't let the dog bite them because they're probably sick. The ones here are.
So what I gotta worry about is the dog wants to make friends with the literal army of skunks that have taken over the park near us. And she's like, ooh, stinky friends. And I'm like, no, you fucking stay put, you dumbass dog. I've had to de-skunk one dog in my life. That has been too many.
What is the standard operating procedure for de-skunking one's dog?
Well, A, check if they got sprayed in the face, because then you got to take them to a vet, because that shit's like bear spray. Then you bathe them in tomato juice, and you plug your nose for about a week and a half. Because it sticks around.
Can't you just like take it back? Like, isn't that covered in the dog warranty or something? Like,
nope.
oh.
No.
Can I return this dog and you give me a replacement dog?
I mean, I'll pay the restocking fee. Fine.
My story about that was I had to take my old dog to the vet, and then I had to go to class, and everyone's like, "What smells like ass?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my dog got skunked. I changed my clothes. I took several showers. Sorry." I didn't plan for this to happen. It just kind of happens.
Single rabbits in your area.
Not for long.
No, the back yard of Fullborn Hospital. There's like a footpath that I take to go into the office, and if you go early enough in the morning, there's rabbits, crows, squirrels, and other creatures frolicking about in the grass. It's very nice. It's still like darkish, and it's a bunch of animals and crows. And the squirrel goes.
They're vampires too.
We were looking at the kitchen window one day, and there's like just a shit ton of birds on the roof of the neighbor's house.
Isn't like, that a weird one, right?
Yeah, just like, what the hell is going on? Is there like a meeting happening?
I've seen that once, like upstairs, because I could hear the motherfucker. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah,
I thought I had a bird outside somewhere. So I go and I look, like the entire backyard, and like, then,
you're like,
I'm not fucking with like, whatever's going on. You guys
what's that squeaking noise? You look out like, birds.
No, I don't want to be in the Hitchcock remake. That's fine.
Listen, I've seen the Rick and Morty episode. I know not to fuck with the birds. You have to get out of here. We gotta ditch this reality, Morty.
Did everyone see the trailer for the new Nicolas Cage movie with Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, the unbearable weight of massive talent. I posted that in Discord.
Like, that's horrible. I'll give you 20,000 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be good. It's Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage. We've come full circle.
It's like Jason Statham when he did the Jason Statham commercial.
Yeah, or like JCVD.
Doing the splits between the trucks.
Yeah. Listen, man. At a certain point, you're like he fucking did the Netflix documentary on swearing, right? Like at this point, he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
He's just like, wow, I'm glad I can make money by showing up.
He's got
because
gambling
I
debts.
really need it. Yeah, because I got some collectors I gotta pay.
Let me put that in place. And so it's got 14, 1, 3, and then 10.
Ooh, makeout music.
How you
Come here,
doing?
Pedro.
Yep. This is 100% makeout music.
This, how dare you accuse this inappropriately titled track 12 Weird Inside.
Yep.
I'm feeling a little weird inside.
Manifold.
I want to make you feel a little weird inside, Pedro.
Well, you have more money than I do, so get on a plane, honey.
No, not getting on. Not getting on no planes. You put yourself in a shipping container and you get on a boat, Mr. Mateus.
He will
That'll
die.
take like a week on a good day.
Yes, with these turbo-powered container ships that can cross the Atlantic in a week. Or the Pacific. Either one.
Just load the container up with beans and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Not even cans of beans, just like loose beans.
You'll learn.
You arrive in like, I have become one with the bean. I am bean.
I can no longer survive on the outside.
No,
it's just the beans now. Just give me a
No,
dark
no.
place with beans.
We pried the crate open and you've turned into Rowan Atkinson. You've just turned into Mr. Bean.
That's how you make a new one.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
You know what? Make let Rowan be the new doctor. That'll piss everyone off.
I mean, he did that the one time in the
Yeah.
one special where he kept dying and coming back. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to have a Doctor Who that like no one's ever heard of.
I mean, no one really knew who the fuck Matt Smith was.
That's what where I was going next with it. Like Matt Smith. You're like, who's this bro?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm on team give the Doctor to some new undiscovered talent. If he was still alive, I would love to see Alan Rickman as the Doctor.
That could have been good.
Dr. Gruber.
Old Rickman.
Yeah. Jelly baby. Amelia.
Ronald Wesley.
Give it to Steve-O.
Oh man, no, yeah. Hello, I'm the Doctor. Welcome to Time, jackass. I'm gonna go kick this Brontosaurus in the balls.
Right. We can take it in a whole brave new direction.
Oh, see now I'm down. Like jackass, but they have a time machine.
Yes.
Yeah, like straight up.
Back in the time machine. We're gonna do it again. No.
They have the little wee man Dalek.
No, it's the Soren, the nurse guys.
Yeah, the
Whatever. Those
thing on the
things.
back of their necks. Yeah.
No, the warrior guy who's a nurse.
Yeah.
Oh, the
they have
Centaurans.
the
Thank you.
Centaurans.
Yes.
They have like the weakness on the back of their necks. That's like their whole. That was like the one episode thing, right?
Sontaha.
Man, Mr. Potato Head went super fascist. What the hell?
They're doing like a Harry Potter reunion show, aren't they?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know.
I watched like a quarter of one Harry Potter movie with riff tracks, and it was so deep into the film series that I couldn't piece enough together to keep watching. I'm like, whatever, I don't care.
I read all the books. I saw the first 3 movies, and I said, "That's okay. I'll stick with the books. Thanks."
I just want Rowling to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah,
I'm
that
on,
too.
Wheel of Time, I think, like book 5 or 6.
Okay, so you're about the 2/3. You're about the 1/3 mark. Yeah.
I have straight up like effed off and came back and missed because Audible breaks it down by chapters.
Right.
Which I guess is a good thing. And like in my head, I can kind of and come back 2 hours later. I'm like, oh, we're finally getting around to that, huh? All right. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in anything that just happened between there and when I left. So, all right.
Yeah, I've found that like the TV show has very bad pacing too.
Well, at least it's accurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It's, man, everything in those books happen in real time.
But, you know, Mannequin Skywalker found out that he's the chosen.
Yes. That was last episode. It's like, oh, okay, all right. I like the ways. It's like, cool. The ways are cool, much like Shadar Logoth was cool. And now the place with the Blight also looks very cool. Yes.
All right. So that's about what. See, I've watched like only 3 episodes of the Amazon series. But
it's watchable, but like there's definitely some issues.
Yeah,
with
no.
it.
Episode 5 was weird.
No, I think the whole point of the TV show is so it's in a more consumable format.
Yeah.
Like I would have a completely different take on the television, the streaming series, if I didn't have the background, the books. Which can be a good thing, can be a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm enjoying it. Never read the books, never heard the audiobooks either, so I'm enjoying it, except for episode 5. That was bad.
I heard a Blind Guardian song about it. I read the D20 role-playing game version of it back in 2003, so I have like vague recollections of like words. That's about it. I also know it's 14 fucking books long, so there's a lot of it to get through.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch. I for the payoff. Maybe hopefully they don't try to wrap it up in one series.
My biggest gripe with every character in this series so far is that they all have like a fucking multi-syllable, complicated ass fantasy name, and I hate that shit.
Oh, I've given up on that. Like the names, my brain is
Alan Mandragoran.
I am processing like the actions of that person. I'm like, okay, that's that one. That's that one.
Yeah, every time they introduce a new character, you notice they have to say someone says their names like 2 or 3 times so that you're like, yes, here is fucking they're literally they had a guy named like I misheard it at first as blah 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 because they said it so fast. And I'm like, wait, is his name blah 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 blah? I gotta rewind that.
And the wind in the ways, it's called Machinjing.
Yeah, I keep hearing Majin Buu. Yeah, like I keep expecting like Boo, show up, eat candy. I'd be honestly, I would be down if Majin Buu just like fucking showed up.
I saw that there is a prequel book, so who knows?
Oh boy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's background noise. Like again, I'm listening to it. And I'm like, all right, it's just like, I'm like, get to the thing. You know, that's the crime it commits because you know the thing. It tells you the thing like right off the bat. 14 books later, I assume they get to it.
I have. Wow, Turbo Boom actually that's appropriate for once.
So Yeah. You want to get underway?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Ha blah 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 blah. I'm pretty. I don't care if that's actually his name. I'm gonna call him that from now on.
You tried, but you tried. Aw, womp womp.
We only buy followers from Luigi gamers.
No, I only buy followers from asterisk.
Ah, on.
All right, let's click on that name and report. It's spam malicious. It's a bot account. If a word filter can figure this out, so can you. Submit report.
But that would require us to like take money out of the giant pool that Jeff Bezos is swimming in and divert that to like software development. Not allowed.
Twitch was founded on core principles, and that's not one of them.
Yeah.
We have,
Don't spend money. That's rule number 1. Don't spend money.
all right. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's check everything. Let's go to page 1. It's me. That's Jordan. That's Pedro. That's a 3-shot. That's also Jordan.
That's my butt. Yeah.
Oh man, you got time to change like Zoom God Watch Bot. We should have pre-planned that, so we had everyone just watching for the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was never a thing.
No.
Yeah. All right. Let's tap pause. It's recording. That's recording. That is recording. Good. All right.
But is it recording?
That's what I was checking. Are we sure about that? Do we trust? I don't trust this any more than I should.
But is it recording?
Probably not. And welcome back to another Linux Gamecast Weekly. The show covers the latest Linux gaming news, reviews, how-tos, and most importantly, whatever the hell else we come up with. I'm Vin, that's Jordan, that's Pedro, and that's you at home live, watching us on the Twitch, helping us form Cocaine Voltron. I didn't get a chance. I was going to put a little red nose on the guy this week, but hey, man, that's how it rolls. Jordan, we just want to congratulate you because you've done something quite incredible.
Yeah. I
that
finally
thing
graduated from grade school.
You didn't poop yourself, son.
I didn't.
No exploding anus, that's for sure.
There was a couple minutes where I thought I would, and I was hoping that the stream of shit would propel me upwards. But fortunately, I just had ass power to do it. Yeah, no, I'm very happy about that. I did a 405-pound front squat for 3 reps using like a full Olympic grip. No like crossover hands, no like using straps or anything. Took a while to build up like the strength and the like the core stability to pull that off. So I'm quite proud of that. That's been like 2 years in the
That's
making.
literally twice my weight, so kudos, yes.
Hey, man, you've been able to be like, fuck you, gravity, with some authority.
But to Pedro specifically, be like,
Yeah.
fuck you, Pedro's
Yes.
gravity. Woo!
So, Pedro, a lot of people at home are wondering, why do you have a fan on top of your computer?
Oh, this fan was actually a gift from one Artherin, but no, it's we'll get to that in the thank you bits. The computer that's down here is the interesting one. That's the Steam box, and the fan is there because I needed to check the size. So, and yes, if you're wondering, a 60mm Noctua fan does fit inside the case of an Xbox 360. So
Here's a real question. You have a Dremel, right?
yes, I already used the Dremel a lot.
I'm just going to say, what was the point of checking? You're like, this is going to fit.
It was mostly to see like the girth because these are the full
It's the girth?
25mm. Yes,
It's very
these are
girthy.
the full 25mm Noctua fans.
No.
So,
I mean,
yes.
go check any fan measurement. It's HWG, height, width, girth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those Noctua fans, they got the girth.
It
It's
is
what
very
everyone
difficult.
craves.
That's their name to fame, man, because silent girth, very tricky to pull off engineering.
But yeah, no, it is actually to quieten down the GPU, because the 1650 from Zotac low profile, it's got two 40mm fans, very, very thin 40mm fans, so the moment they spin anywhere above 50% of the speed, they sound like... Okay, nope, we're done with that. Those are going in to replace the GPU fans. That's why.
See, you need to pull off like some of that clever microtik engineering where you just do like the two like girthy heat pipes and just hang it off the back of the case.
Yeah.
Where you can cut yourself on it, microtik.
Oh,
yeah, no, but there's a lot of plastic, and this plastic is really crap because as I was cutting it, even at a very low speed, just minimal contact, it would immediately melt. So yeah, no, this was terrible plastic that Microsoft built these things with.
It's almost like they weren't expecting anyone to mod the cases of these consoles.
Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Hey everyone, we got a new thing we're doing on Friday nights. If you want to come play with us this upcoming Friday. Last night, I got I'm confident in the ability to go forward with this. We're going to be doing Trackmania 2 stadiums, and we're going to start getting into it. We're going to start logging scores. We're going to try to get good. I wanted to call it like Get Good Grandpa, but I needed more G's because I wanted like the series to be called 5G. But I don't know. Running a little short on that.
Greasy grandpas get good.
Possibly. We might have a winner. Come check it out. We'd like you to participate. If you're a Twitch sub or if you're a patron, we're going to be rolling that in the announcement segment for the server each Friday. That's going to take place at 7:30. You don't have to be there at the beginning. You can come just watch. You can pop in anytime. Hopefully, by this time next week, I have all the extra server bits hammered out. But it's Trackmania 2. It runs out of the box with Proton. It's an older game, but it's cheap. We can get 20, 30 people in at one time. And it's Hot Wheels, if you ever played it. There's 2 ways to play. Well, really 3. And we had some of that last night with everyone who joined in. Let's just see if I can get to the end of the track. Let's see the most catastrophic nonsense I can pull off. And then the people that were trying to play, which immediately get into I messed up, and they get upset. It was, nothing is as satisfying as hearing Rohit scream, "Why, God, why?"
Making people question their faith.
It is brilliant. So I'll see everyone there 7:30. If you want to hop in on like we're doing live right now in Discord, that will be live in the after shows. And so yeah, hop in. It's easy. It's Hot Wheels. That's what it is. It's one of those things we were talking about in the pre superstars, and it's very difficult to find a game that is very approachable from anybody. You can just pick it up, play around, and you can have a good time because the difficulty curve on Trackmania is super smooth. You know, you get to the point where you can get around a track, get over a loop, but then you start trying to do good. Then they're like, "Hey, here's something you've never seen. What is this? Why is?" Then you hear the "Why, God, why?"
Where do I go? Oh God, I can't see anything. It's just blind turns.
Yeah.
It is a fun time. I will see everyone there. But one thing we can never put on a track because its legs don't work so well anymore is a horse.
It's very, very greasy. It's a greasy elderly horse, and you know we've been beating it to death for what, like 9 years now.
Sure.
It's the Steam.
Linux
Update.
Oh my God! It's awards season, you guys. Woo! Yeah, the Steam Awards are back, and this year they're picking a very interesting strategy of not telling people what all the categories are right away. They're going to drip feed them to us. So I've been sitting here like a chump, mashing refresh on my keyboard, looking for when these things get added. So currently we got, initially we got Sit Back and Relax and Outstanding Story Rich Game. I checked earlier today, they added Best Soundtrack. And then I checked before we went live, and they've added Best Game You Suck At. So these categories are gonna come up. You can issue your votes. They're gonna be giving out the Steam Awards, and you know there will be peace on Earth, right?
Okay, this is cheating. Guardians for best soundtrack. I mean, of course, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, near, just straight up near.
Persona's on there. Outstanding Story Rich. Oh man, it's not Days Gone, kids.
I have streamed 2 of the games on that list.
Yeah.
Cybertruck and Mass Effect.
And Ass Effect. Yeah.
Oh man, look at that! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh man, get funky.
The responsive design of websites. It works so well,
You know,
doesn't it?
Steam. I appreciate you trying to modernize this, but you fucked your websites all kind of up. And sit back and relax.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we
Well,
will. Hey, this one does have a Linux version. Unpacking, that is the game of why.
Yes.
But
Yes.
farming simulator. Dwarf? I got
Dwarf romantic. That sounds like something Mir would be into.
probably. Anything else? No, that's it. I got to say, man, that's kind of a bold move because I'm not going to sit around and hit refresh. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until all the categories are out. Then I'm going to take my time and fucking forget it's a thing and I'll never get around to voting like most people will.
Yeah, I'm done refreshing now, and I will never look at these categories ever again.
Yeah, no, I went through the list just as, okay, let's find the Linux games. Best game you suck at, there isn't one. Best soundtrack, there isn't one. Although I've played Nier, and yes, that would get my vote. Outstanding story rich, there isn't one, although, no. Did the new Life is Strange get a Linux version?
I
Farrell?
don't know.
Did you do that? Because I don't.
Nope. No, they did not.
I don't think so. Yeah, and the sit back and relax one. Yes, the unpacking. There's a Linux version made by the fine folks behind Salt Android Cactus. So yes.
Do you think those clever bastards with unpacking the sequel is going to be packing?
Pack it in.
No, it's just going to be like sweeping your house, the game.
Oh, that's probably it, man. I'm not even going to joke around about that.
Cardboard box flattener.
So we got good news.
Dishwashing
everybody.
simulator.
We got to talk about dick shrinkage. Absolutely.
I was in the pool, damn it. I
Hey,
swear.
man, it was cold in the pool side out.
I keep asking you, but how do you know?
Steam Deck images shrink significantly. It's going to ship with 2 different types of RAM from different vendors. And, well, I think the biggest thing from this is everyone went, oh, we're supposed to have our Steam Decks by now. But don't worry about it. A couple of updates in the Steam OS image, though. This is all coming out of that. They've updated the touchscreen, so now it kind of works every time you reboot it, which is a bonus. Soda. I'm glad that they got the new kernel drivers, Wi-Fi, audio, GPU, all that fun stuff. Shader caches, to which, Pedro, you were wondering, you're like, hey man, why is this a 10 gig image for KDE?
Yeah,
and
because
in
10
fairness,
gig is a bit much.
in fairness, it's like, because it's KDE.
No. See, I have KDE Neon. I've been running it for a few years on this box. And I remember one of the things that I did after the fresh install, and I'm including Steam and the NVIDIA drivers. Those were like the 2 big packages that I had installed at the time. And I looked at it, it's like, oh, it's like 9.1 gigs that I'm using, just because I also imaged it and I have a backup somewhere. But yeah, it's so 10 gigs. That seems a bit much for something that's Arch based.
But here's the thing, though. There is a not insignificant portion of my drive space consumed by various Proton versions. And I'm sure they're shipping a couple on the image as well. Those are about a gig and change a pop, depending on what your release is. So that can possibly add to the size. They may also have like a power wash recovery utility just to like scrub everything away, so they have like a separate, just completely clean image.
Man, that better be like a hotkey sequence. For,
yeah.
It's
also
just,
an
it's just straight up the Konami code.
Immutable root.
Up, down.
So
I think about that, and definitely part of the size I would wager is there's going to be some pre-computed shader cache in there because that's not going to be a juggernaut, and
that would make sense, yes, because you don't want the deck draining battery to do that.
And you got to think even with your desktop CPU, that takes a minute. So keep that in mind. Pedro, tell me about this thing that I cannot figure out how to use because I'm too dumb.
The noozle.
All this does is, when you go on Steam and you go on the nav bar at the top where you'd go to select just Linux only and then scroll to the bottom and sort by new releases. Well, this replaces that page. And that's a big no-no for me. Yeah, the Steam Labs Experiment 13's the store hubs. And if you go to, say, the Linux category, or you click on one of the tags for a game, you get a full-fledged hub page like you'd get for the game developers when you click on a game developer and you get the complete hub page, or our curator page. It looks very similar to that, in fact. And that, I was okay with most of the experiments because they didn't really affect what I did. This one does, and it takes away my ability to get to the list that the way that I used to. You can still get to that list
My use
by
case.
clicking. Yes. Admittedly, you can still get to that list by clicking on the little magnifying glass next to with just a blank search field. Click on the magnifying glass, it gives you the full list, and then you click games, and then you click Linux. There you go. But yeah, no, this is directly affecting the way that I go to the Steam store and I sort by new games and I find things. So no, don't do that.
You know what? I clicked through that and I'm like, oh, no. Then I just went back to the main page and I went to specials. I'm like, there it is. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I got it. Let's remove specials. It's a bunch of wishy bullshit, but maybe it's going to be helpful wishy bullshit, Jordan.
I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I appreciate Valve actually trying stuff and putting this out for consumption to actually solicit feedback, because they've done that before. We've seen experiments from this from the Steam Experiments Lab, whatever thing, that have not made it into the main client. Maybe if they're listening, they'll hear Pedro's complaint and implement something to better filter Linux games. I don't know. I don't use any of the features of this of the store like this, because I generally know what I want to buy before I go to Steam and say,
one of the things I gotta say though, man, is we've all been to the updated news page where it has the popover that will bring a fucking browser on a 24 thread system to a crawl. Work on that.
Yeah,
let's work on that. Blast from the past.
Yeah, we got some new games, but it's actually an old game. I played a bunch of it back in the day. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, not the new Dark Alliance that is busted and is still $50. This is the PlayStation 2 version that is $40. So save $10 for a 20-year-old game. Yeah, but it's a hack and slash RPG based in the D&D 3.0 rules. It's fun. I enjoyed playing it. You have your fighter, your elf, and your dwarf, and yeah, you run around and stab rats. That's the game.
Yep,
it's out.
I played a lot of it on my PS2 as well, and the thing that kind of jumped out at me is the publishers, Interplay Entertainment Corporation. Yes, they were the publisher back in the day. Are they back from the dead? What's happening?
Are they just like a shell company now that just owns a bunch of rights and nothing else?
Yeah, it's just a name, not actually the people. But yeah, no, that £30 price tag for a PS2 game.
It is 64-bit only, as Ven is displaying. You're going to need a bunch of 32-bit compatibility libraries, so if you're on Ubuntu or Pop, good luck.
That's the thing. The one question I had in the pre-pre super season was, is this an old game? Yes, it is.
Yes.
But hey, maybe you won't be surprised. Maybe it won't open like PCX2 like real quick. Like, ooh, hey, look. And Sony, what's going on here? This is more devious. Does it have multiplayer or anything?
It does, yeah. Okay. And apparently this one comes with the online multiplayer. So
split screen.
Split screen. They didn't do online for this one. I remember reading.
Doesn't say. It's a Steam Cloud, full controller support,
you silly,
remote play together.
Boy, they have a higher, more powerful feature that.
Yes, of course. Of course. You know what? It might work well on the Steam Deck.
Possibly.
Maybe that's the only reason why I think like this is out right now. They're like, hey, we need to beef up our library of stuff we can play on handheld. Here's some old games that are that'll run pretty well.
Yes, we're Valve. Let's kneecap a mobile processor. Right, play some games.
This isn't Valve. This is who the fuck are these people? They are Square One Games Incorporated.
Oh, I know that. I'm just talking about the whole concept of remote play together. Like, don't use it. It's a bad. I mean, use it if you absolutely want to play around with it. But I think most people using remote, it's the experiment. We all have like, this is not good yet. Maybe it's going to be good in the future.
I think the big possibility is like if you have a bunch of people in like physical proximity with the deck, then you can do sort of like like a local split screen thing. I don't know.
Ad hoc.
Yeah.
Wireless thing. Everything connects wirelessly to each other.
No,
goes
I
like
want a fucked up cable. That's proprietary as hell.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Cable.
I mean, you can do that if you have a Type C NIC. You can just plug it in and just use an Ethernet cable. It works, point to point, baby.
Okay, now I'm genuinely curious. I know there's like Ethernet to Wi-Fi. Is there a Wi-Fi to Ethernet?
Yeah, it's called Network Bridge.
Yeah, there's just a receiver, an access point up a situation with a Ethernet.
But you need a router built
you
into
can
it, like a 20 port.
Yeah, that's what I did with an old router with DDWRT.
All right, fair enough. Jupiter Hell is getting updates after 5 years.
Yes, after 5 years. Doom. It's not Doom the roguelike, but it has a 1.2 out. Yeah, congrats. And what the fuck does it come with? Mouse support. That's the big one now.
Yes.
Is you can finally play the game with a mouse. This was one of the ones that came out of the early access Kickstarter purgatory. So, good. They also added some funkier gear in the early game, but yeah, no, mice support in 2021, almost 2022 now. It's revolutionary.
Well, hang on. No, we need to be fair. It introduces experimental mouse support.
Yeah, they didn't have time to test it.
We cut that shit on just to shut some of you fuckos up, and they're still salty about this because immediately when you see this type of game, everybody's first thought is like, why doesn't it work with my mouse?
It's like, there's a crosshairs, there's an aiming thing. Why can I not use the pointing device?
Yeah, for you watching the video, this is that game. Everyone's first top down spinny pointer. It's supposed to follow your fucking mouse.
It's 3D Doom the roguelike, effectively.
We threw chairs at it forever ago.
Yeah, Doom the roguelike, you could actually use the mouse. If you were playing the SDL2 version of the game, or SDL1, I can't remember which version it is, but you could use the mouse to aim. You just move the mouse,
just with
aim the thing.
One monitor at a time. One monitor at a time. They also added a bunch of... with the Varia update as well, they also add a bunch of rebalances for the classes and traits that are in here, if you care about that kind of spreadsheet nonsense. If not, you can now click your way to success.
Ish. Hopefully, I didn't try it. But that's not the only retro-themed business we got for you this afternoon.
No, it is not. We also have the goodies, which are coming to us from Dusk. It's a free bit of... DLC, let's call it that. Well, they are distributing it as a DLC, and the actual bits that you get are development versions of the game, like the different iterations that they went through.
How can you tell?
You get some of... Yeah. That first one is really easy to tell because it's really crisp. It didn't have the extra pixely filter that they threw on it.
Oh, no.
But... you get a bunch of screenshots. They say 500-ish. There's music, more game assets. There's memes, obviously, because David Oshry is a mean meme machine. If you ever followed his Twitter account, and it is. There's also a cheats text file, so there's that.
Yeah,
it is for stuff for Dusk.
It reminds me a lot of like the extended editions of Lord of the Rings, right? Like this is all the behind the scenes asset stuff. And you can, if you really like Dusk, you can sort of see how the game matured over time. It does recommend though that if you want to pick this up, you got to have a real dank sound card. If you want to know about dank sound cards, you can check out the Interfacing Linux playlist.
Wait a minute. The most dankest of dank sound cards known universally are French sound cards, PCI ones. So I'm going to file that. This doesn't work with my Digigram 222 V2.
It's pretty dank. You didn't say how dank.
Man, like the retro 3D stuff, I was joking around that. I fear that I wish something into existence because this was a couple of weeks ago I posted on Twitter. I was like, oh, what's up next after we get done with 3D hipster pixels? Like, oh no, 3D hipster polygons. Somebody has released a PS1 shader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that Elisa game that is basically just like a PlayStation 1 Resident Evil.
Might have been
retro,
using the
yeah.
PS1 shader because we were.
May have. Yeah.
It's the jiggly polygons. Like, ooh, I remember those.
Yeah. Lara Croft intensifies.
This has got broken polygons.
Yes, specifically like the entire textures. Well, if you've ever played a Bethesda game and you saw the models stretching themselves out and freaking out with the physics going all over the place, well, this is that, but it wasn't Bethesda, it was Valve. They released a very, very broken update for Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which specifically was a couple of
Let me give him a hand.
textures.
Let's hit the brakes. Would you? I would have not picked that up.
Hideo Kojima presents Counter-Strike.
But yeah, there was a lot of that happening. It's like that deformation, stretching of the textures. You've seen it happen whenever games aren't very terribly well done, except this one was actually a couple of the libraries that are involved with the DirectX to OpenGL conversion. So it was affecting both Linux and Mac. And then, of course, the mainstream media immediately saw an opportunity and went, the CSGO problem, does Valve really care about Linux gaming? It's like,
I mean, they care about Linux gaming. They care about Linux gaming about as much as Rockstar cares about PC gaming.
So I'm not seeing the problems here.
Where were those articles when, any busted game that came out this year asking if that development company cared about the platform? For example, does CD Projekt Red really care about the PC, the PS4, the Xbox One, the PS5,
Money.
the Xbox,
Pedro.
whatever it's called?
Pedro, they care about money. They're a game company.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, to the Counter-Strike team's credit, at least it's not the most critical piece of software that went down this week.
Wow. It is not.
You know what?
Log4j, AWS.
If I'm fucking Valve and people are bitching about CSGO, I'm like, okay, why don't we give you a refund? Oh, wait.
And like the clickbait headbait, like Pedro says, is unnecessary catastrophizing. Also, just as an aside, you can actually absolutely deploy on Friday. Just make sure that your shit is engineered well and properly instrumented so that when things go wrong,
on Friday,
it tells
if
you
got motherfuckers on call. That's the only time it's acceptable, because you know what? You don't need 2 fucking whole days for that nightmare brew of shit to like ferment, because Monday's still coming, bitch.
Software development has moved forward. You don't have to worry about this shit anymore. We have tools.
I can, yeah. That
Screams in DevOps. Yeah.
There's too many times I've seen. Even last week they did a big patch push out for Horizon Ninja Turbo. Wrecked it. Wrecked it. RGB fucking foliage, and I mean, it wasn't just Proton issues. I mean, all of their big implementation of DLSS, their FSRs, it's just fucked up. And they're like, yeah, we're off on the weekends, but hey, man, we deploy on Friday, bitches. YOLO.
Deploy on Friday. Have the tools to figure out what's wrong after you do.
And yeah, as it turns out, the Monday afterwards, there was an update that brought in some stuff.
So all the Counter-Strike Go stuff on Linux, I think, might have been solved by, hey, they've given it the Dix fix, the DXVK treatment, and it launches just fine. I can tell you after relentless testing of I launched it, and it launched.
And it stays launched, apparently.
It did. You can trigger this just like you do with Dota 2. You put the little Vulcan flag on there. I'm sorry, Windows users, you don't get to play around with this, even if you've just installed Linux, because it does involve typing. So, and it kind of looks like a command line. Just don't. It was just bad times. So, yeah, they fixed input delay closing. Listen, this is the only time I'm going to, I have nothing against CSGO. It's just I played first-person shooters for 30 years. I'm going to burn out on them. I launched it. I saw that interface. And yeah, Pedro, you made that. It's like, yes, this is like a games as a service type thing. Now it's free to play. Like, that is a very busy intro screen to what Jordan said. It's like, yeah, it used to be like play game options and like, man.
Yeah, the Half-Life menu.
Yeah, now it's like, hey, look, here's this new thing. Here's a video that's playing. What the hell? What have you become?
It started with that video. It's like, stop, no skip. Oh, press X to skip. Fuck you, Valve. Right.
So yeah, I mean it's there. You got Vulcan goes. How's the performance? Can I play it on my 240 hertz rounded 17-inch monitor?
Probably, yeah. The
rounded.
Rounded, yeah. It's a big circle. It's like a mirror.
Oh yeah.
Probably, yeah. No, it does. Yeah, no, it actually performs very, very well. If you have 144 or if you have a 360 hertz display, you can probably get the graphics down far enough that you will have 360 all the time. There is, however, something to be said about having an uncapped frame rate in a game where the input latency matters very, very much, and so you don't really want to be V-syncing at all. Unfortunately, and this is the big problem with this update, which is the moment that you undo the VSync, you get really bad frame time inconsistencies. So stuttering, effectively, you just get stuttering. When you're initially loaded into the map, there's the typical Vulcan, I gotta compile these shaders, hold on. That's fine. But after you've already been in the map for 10 minutes and the maps aren't terribly big, and every now and then there's still this, it's like, no, stop it. That's the stuff that gets you killed. No.
Oh, hell no. Hell no, man. That's incompetence. It gets me killed.
One interesting thing that came out of Vulcan or CSGO switching over to DixFix Native is that we covered what Mike Blumenkrantz was doing a while ago with the new Gallium 9, and this will now work with it. So if you have an AMD card and you want to see if you can, it'll probably
Gallium 9
perform
over
about on
Zinc?
par. Yep. No, not over Zinc. Over it's the DLL injection that takes advantage of the DirectX hardware. Yeah,
but so going over Zinc instead of just regular OpenGL. That was the thing we talked about, was specifically about Zinc. OpenGL over Vulcan?
No. This was about the actual like Gallium 9 implementation in Mesa. That he made generic.
I'm
that we
sure
talked
that
about.
Was
this.
about that. But okay,
Nope.
yeah, maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah. And anyways, Snapsight. Either way, it should perform about on par with this, but you might get some better power savings. I'm curious to see what the end result of that is.
So here's a hard question though, man. Is this going to make any of us go play? Because I didn't mind playing the Battle Royale version.
Danger Zone?
Yeah. That's like, all right.
Danger
drones.
Zone!
I will say this during their pre-show, that never got brought up. Like, hey, what do you want to do in the after show tonight? Jackbox. All right.
Right, yes. I mean, Pedro brought it up, so, I'm going to blame him.
I like Jackbox. I do. I do. Don't really get an opportunity to play it with people outside of this show, so yeah.
All right. Well, no Vulcan for you. Coming up next, we try to decipher the Stargate. I'm sorry, not the Stargate.
Fargate.
The latest NVIDIA patch notes.
Fargate.
To figure out what actually gets included in their latest
12's
driver.
not a real number. It can't hurt you.
36.
And,
36.
Community time. Thank you very, very much for the raid.
Indeed.
Yep.
All right. Hey, everyone. You see a bunch of people doing bang S's during the segments. What they're doing is suggesting show titles, and you can. I know, bad idea. Audience participation. Head over to vote.linuxgamecast.com, and you'll see this page. I'm going to leave it up to you what you decide to do with it.
Silent Girth. Holy Girth. I'm not completing the rest of the song. It'll get us taken off Twitch.
Drum a lot.
All right, let's Mike Blumenkrantz, because now I'm Blumenkrantz to the nines. That's exactly the one I was thinking of. Yes. About getting the 9-state tracker working with Zinc. Yeah, okay. So right. I didn't misremember entirely.
Oh, man. Pedro, it's been a while since you flexed a confidently incorrect, man. I'm just kidding. It's been like a week.
No. Yeah, the point in the article where it says, I've stopped talking about Zinc. This is a separate thing now. Hold on. Yeah.
Jordan, there's no need for victory laps.
There is no point in that article. It literally starts. In short, an issue was file recently about getting the 9-state tracker working with Zinc. Was it the first time? No. Was it the first one this year? Yes.
All right. Oh, man. So we're going to take a little break. Then we're going to be going to the news segment where we are going to talk about NVIDIA, everyone's favorite Linux-loving company. See,
we got a shill, man.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely getting free video cards for fucking sucking NVIDIA's dick, a fucking Hoover vacuum.
LGC case.
I could use a new GPU. I could, but
I could use a new vacuum cleaner
anytime soon.
Tune into our new show starting next year
cleaner
on ABC Family. It's going to be brilliant. Oh man. Let's see, what do we have? That's a dog. It's a dag.
That's a big dag.
Or a big dog.
Or a big dog.
Victory laps, man. I don't know. Like every time I think about like doing some serious gloating, my brain immediately slams back into the Odyssey of all books. Yeah, I'm like, gloating's frowned upon by the gods.
Except when the gods do it. Then it's fine.
Hey, listen, double standards, man. God's gonna God.
Zeus is gonna Zeus. Oh, though the Odyssey was more Poseidon, if I remember right.
I don't know.
Yeah, like Odysseus pissed off Poseidon, so he sent him off course.
Yeah, because that was after he pieced out. He like shot up the giants.
Yeah, the Cyclops.
Cyclops, yeah.
Yep.
That would be far less intimidating, wouldn't it? Like a dwarf Cyclops. You're like, oh, yeah. You'd probably want to take it home with you. Yeah.
I am a Biclops.
Like everybody wants. That's been a running theme. Like a miniature giraffe, right? Like, why? Can you imagine? Like, if the thing started screaming, that would be horrible.
Isn't that just a horse?
No,
I mean, that's the noises that giraffes make.
No, Pedro, that's the third horse you've killed. Quit. Giraffes have long necks, not horses.
They're all equines. All equines are the same to me.
Wow, Mr. Horse Racist over here. Jesus.
He's off to the races.
Go speed racist? No.
Yeah. That's a big hoof right there.
All right. How am I doing on drinks? Do I need more drinks?
We got maybe Pedro's got to switch his main focus.
I'm not participating. I'm just.
The lions have manes as well.
Yep. They do. This conversation needs to end at a faster clip.
Yeah. I'm just chomping at the bits to get this over with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nay, I say, it shall keep going.
It's the steam!
Listen, you're not going to be able to glue those segments together with that.
You just watch me.
I don't know about you, but I could go for some tea. That didn't work.
That's one thing I like about Steve. He's a big proponent of killing trees.
Hey, man, they grow back at least.
I don't think that tree grows back. I think you can plant new ones, is what you're getting at.
No, you can. Yeah.
No.
No. Still, they're renewable. That's more the point. Yes, I was wrong. It happens.
Oh, I'm sure some trees grow back. Yes, I've heard of suckers, man. We were talking about audiophiles on Wednesday's show.
No, this is the after shows, and Scott, you missed the entire thing. You blacked out. Gotta stop horsing around.
I don't even know what he's talking about at this point.
With the after shows and thing in the middle of the screen instead of the next Gamecast.
Oh,
Or the intermission, whatever.
there. You happy now, Scott?
Yes.
Pick one.
Is that the title to Inception? I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Oh man. Let's see. We can put that in intermission. There you go. All right, there. What are we playing in the aftership? We're playing Jackbox.
Yeah.
Gonna play
The new Jackbox had some pretty fun ones.
What is it?
Ultimisia from Final Fantasy VIII.
Okay. I was going to make an educated guess. That was some Final Fantasy stuff, but
Yeah, your first instinct was right.
couldn't have been 100% on that. Didn't they quit selling Final Fantasy because they ran out of Final Fantasy?
Man, Ultimisia looks hot.
Like 16 got leaked for that, and then they're like, oh fuck. Also, they have the prequel to Final Fantasy 1 that's getting released, Stranger of Paradise, a Final Fantasy something or other.
Final Fantasy 14 is so popular, Squeenix has to stop selling it.
Ah,
What is Bill from True Blood doing in fucking Final Fantasy? I'm glad he found
he's
work,
on
but-
he's on the moon.
All right. Moon Bill. What is beloved fans who can't get enough?
Oh yeah, the new expansion dropped, and like they don't have enough servers to like field all their players at once.
Host everyone, yeah.
Yeah. So like I've heard some stuff about like the queuing being really bad. Like people are waiting upwards of like several hours to get them.
And they made the game free to play up to level 60, and that didn't help. So now you can't even register to start a new free account because nope, no one's allowed in. No.
Yep. Victims of their own success, right? Like shit.
Yeah.
In polar opposite query, has Amazon given up on their MMO thing yet?
New World or whatever.
Well,
Still there, still burning video cards from what I hear.
Well, I know that they had to like completely halt the economy.
They
But-
just reset everything.
I haven't been paying attention to any of that shit, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's the GPU thing because, okay, it's not entirely the game's fault because what it's doing is actually bringing up structural failures in the build of the GPU, which would be okay at any other point in time, but not right now.
not with the massive shortage happening.
Yeah, they work very well for all the other games, just not New World. So don't burn
Okay.
people's GPUs, please.
Here we go. Let's talk about shortages. No cheats. We're going to be talking prices, higher or lower. How much
Oh no.
for an AMD 5400G?
The APU?
The APU?
Yeah?
It's
no,
like
no, the banana.
what, it's like
I don't know. Maybe they came
it's
out with the GPU that was
450 Canadian, I think. That's when I last checked.
The 5700G is like 300 pounds right now.
Maybe my
so-
dyslexia. I think I meant 4500G.
Oh, is that the not
The
PS4 one?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Ryzen 5.
PS5 one.
I don't know anymore.
6 core. This is an old part. This is like first gen Ryzen stuff, man.
Okay. So a 1600G?
Hang on. God damn it.
First gen, yeah. No, first gen APUs were the 2000 APUs, like 2400G and the 2200G.
Yeah. You're right.
Integrated graphics. Let me sort by.
I mean, it's not like model numbers of parts have any sort of rhyme or reason to them.
Oh, okay. This is even lower. Okay, what I'm looking at, Ryzen 5, 3400G. Yeah.
3400G,
What would be
Oh,
the
so
price?
that's
of that?
second gen Ryzen. Yeah,
Second
$350.
$100.
I'm thinking Canadian though, so I don't know.
$100. I'm thinking like it maybe no box,
Yeah.
whatever used, like $70, $100, something like that. if you can find one, about 380.
All right, I was closest without going over.
Again, the 5700G, brand new, is 300 pounds, and it's been below 300 pounds several times.
This is the fastest integrated CPU that you can get for B350.
Oh, right. First gen.
For jackbox.
Although I got spoiled because the Asus Prime B350 got updated to support the...
Maybe the fucking MSI does, but I'm not tangoing with that cup of nonsense. I'm like, Like, I'm going out on a limb, like fixing not broke, don't fix by putting an APU in it just so I can pull the NVIDIA out. But
right, I have a 2400G. It's right in here. It's still the CPU for the Steam box, despite it having a dedicated GPU. Because I wanted to buy a 3300X, but those are unicorns. So
these things used on eBay are still hitting like $170, $200. Like, no, like I will part with $100 because this is comparatively it's old. You know, I'm like, people are just desperate for anything right now. Is kind of the point I'm getting at.
Right.
Let's see, I can buy a 3300X CPU only for 200 pounds on eBay.
You can absolutely get wrecked on that.
No.
No.
It was a good CPU because it was all 4 of the cores in the same CCX were active. And that's why it was so good, because it didn't have any latency going in between CCXs like all the other Ryzens. So that was like the good one, and they made very few, and now the ones you can find are stupidly overpriced.
Well, here's the thing. If you spend some time on eBay, you're like, okay, no. What I'm seeing is delusional price matching.
Yes.
Then you go to what's sold, and like, oh no, that's what they're selling for. Okay. Guitar Center, I want you to start selling CPUs. just like you sell musical equipment, because every now and then, there's a Todd in every state, I think, that doesn't know what something is and just says, F it, $50.
I don't know. I'm just glad for Glenn. I think it was the name that he used on Gumtree that sold me that HP Touch Smart for 10 pounds because I've seen one of those show up on eBay for 200.
I just stopped looking at prices for shit because it makes me sad now, and I don't want to feel sad about my lot in life. I got enough of that normally, so
everything gets more expensive. Like, no matter what, this is doing it quicker.
Yeah.
That's the worrisome thing, is not that things don't go down in price after they've gone back up traditionally.
Yeah. Remember platter hard drives and how that market just fucking died? Because everyone's like, well, if we're going to be paying this much money for storage anyways, I might as well spend another $50. Yeah, might as well spend the extra like $100 and get the much faster one.
This is like something I'm legitimately okay, even with the price of storage right now, because I'm looking at like a $300 4 terabyte SSD. You know, just storage, but like a good storage, because we're thinking about Monday we are going to finish fucking Trot.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Well, next Monday.
Next Monday.
Not this one, the one after.
That is what next Monday is, yes. Are we all in agreement of what next Monday is?
No. It's actually last Monday.
Monday after next.
We gotta go back in time.
Time travel.
Right. I need to borrow the time machine.
Let's go kick Monday in the nuts. So something to record like long, like one of the things I want to do is have like just a high quality, like live and uncut. But that drive is like, for another $100, I can just get like that Black Magic thing and just get fucking SD cards. And SD cards are cheap, son.
Yes.
Yes. You can just keep beating 500 gig. They make terabyte.
They make 4 terabyte. SD cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's in the bullshit pricing range.
I remember when I was very excited when 128 gigabyte SD cards came out, and like, I'm willing to pay $150 for this to give my phone the storage that my old iPod had.
I didn't have that
want
with
that.
SSD cards, but I had that the first time I saw what was it, like an 18 gig thumb drive, and it was ludicrously expensive. Like, don't care. Done. I'll never use it. And in fairness, I still have that thing, and I don't think I've ever filled it up.
I have
Actually, Jordan, you have one of these Sony clicky flash drives,
somewhere,
don't you?
yeah. Somewhere, yeah.
Go look them up on eBay. See how much they're worth nowadays.
No, fuck you. I'm not.
It's like 120 pounds for the Japan ones.
Why are people spending this much money on bullshit?
It's like 8 gig version from Japan, 8 gigabytes, 120 pounds.
But why?
There's a pink one that was like stupidly expensive. It was 200 and something. It's like,
mine was the purple one. I think it was the 8 gig.
Yeah. I have the 8 gig ones, just the black and orangey versions. Clicky.
What's the smallest thing you can get these days? Like 32 gig?
4 gig.
I don't know. If you went looking,
But then again,
I'm sure
this
you
one's
could find.
encrypted, so 4 gig.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure if you looked, you could find like a 1 or 2 gig flash drive still for
Oh,
somewhere.
no, I found some 8 gigs. A 5-pack for $11.
Right?
Oh, those SanDisk ones, yeah, they will die immediately.
Yeah. But again, you paid $11 for 8 of them, so who the
I
fuck
still
cares?
have my like a SanDisk. You know that slide out one that was
Yeah.
I have the first 1 gig of those I ever saw, which it wasn't
The actual thumb drive? Yes.
older than that, man. This is the one that had the white slide out thing in the middle, but it's like all jacked up, taped together. It's all gnarly. I still have it on a keychain.
Yeah, this is a 64 gig one.
Mine's 1.
I still have the same like 16 gig flash drive on my keychain I had since college. Man, I need to replace the live image on there. I think that's like Fedora 21 or something.
Oh man, yeah, I do that maybe once a year, maybe once every 2. I have Debian 11. I've updated that, so I trust it enough. Yeah, the emergency, like fuck, I know exactly where that thing
the
is.
Swiss Army tool. Yeah. I just keep it on my house keys because then I always know where it is until I lose my house keys, and then I'm like, fuck.
I don't even know if this thing's got a. Well, of course it has, unless it's got internal memory. 512 megs of XD. That was Sony's. Of course, this is a Sony, right? No, Fuji. Yeah. Take that back.
Fujifilm.
64 megs. Man.
4 gigabyte class 4 micro SDHC. And 16 gigabytes, also class 4 SDHC, because these were cheap.
Does anything still take this format, though?
Which one is that?
It looks like half an SD card.
Oh, them. I think the Olympus. XD picture card.
I think. Hold it up. Let me see. Yes, I have that, but it's like how many megabytes? 500 megs.
This is a gig.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's got Olympus branding on it, so I think this one is Olympus proper.
This is 8 gig micro SD card that seems to be just sitting on my monitor stand.
I have a bag of because apparently it was, I don't remember how much it was when I was putting the stuff together for a Pi video I'm working on. I'm like, hey man, don't I have some like 16 gig? And I have a whole like plastic shrink wrap of like 12 of them or something. So I wasn't worried then. I was like dumping them in the box.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we're good.
I still have one of the 256 gig SD cards from Aldius kicking around somewhere. You bought all 4 of them off my wish list. Speaking of, we gotta shill our stuff. Right, I was looking for dumb shit to put on my wish list.
There we go. A 64 gigabyte micro SD card. It's the UHS 3 micro SDXC 2s, which have a theoretical max speed, if you're think and read it, of 300 megabytes a second, 300 and something.
Yeah. I don't know. I bought a reasonably fast,
which this cannot,
like USB 3 thumb drive for the Pi 4, and even then I was like, nope. Then I got the SSD for it. All right, let me get something to drink. And yeah, dead formats. The one, hey man, the OG still around, compact flash.
Yep.
Yeah.
That camera that Mir sent me, it has compact flash cards.
DSLR still taking, man. Like it is like, yeah, still use them.
And if you have a laptop or a computer with PCMCIA 2 connectors, you can just slide in the compact flash cards, and there you go, extra storage. Yes,
right.
the
I thought
Pro
the
Duos.
return audio was fucking up. That's just the song making like a weird breaking. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I kind of zoned out while you two were talking, and yeah, this is what my brain came back to.
Yeah, the Memory Stick Pro Duos. The PSP I got like 100 euros as combined birthday gift from my parents, and it's like, oh, I can finally buy the 8 gigabyte micro. Yeah, the 8 gigabyte micro, not micro, memory stick
Macro
Pro Duo for my PSP. It's like, yes, I can have all the games. Yeah, the compact flash, the new version, like the newest compact flash cards, they are about as fast as a PATA or IDE R drive ever was. It's like 100-ish megabytes per second sequential. Yeah, there you go.
Well, the random is always going to be better, so...
Yeah, it is flash, so it is always going to be better. It doesn't have a physical head that needs to seek the thing. PCMCIA SRAM cards. There you go. That little retro PC that I'm putting together with the Athlon X3 is going to have SATA 2 SSD, because that's as high as that motherboard will go, and a old laptop 500 gig hard drive, because just, oh yeah, the storage, all the things. And yeah, that's going to be like the emulator box.
With the weakest CPU you have?
Yes. And the weakest GPU. It is going to be a retro gaming machine.
Man, I was just sitting around thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, you know what Pedro needs? Some more old computers.
I look forward to the day when like all of Pedro's hair turns out, and it turns out he's just like Portuguese mirror. Like, aha!
I
the entire time.
Ginger?
Yes.
looking forward to that then. I don't want to go outside much.
All right, everyone, we are going to do the thing.
Yes. I should open up the links for the next section so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That doesn't stop me from doing anything ever. Didn't stop Pedro. I gotta be like him.
Meter, tempo, ranges.
I am no example to anyone. If anything, I am the example of what not to do.
Role model for the ages, Pedro Mateus. Kids be like him.
The anti-role model.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming into the news segment after a little bit of delightful shilling in 3, 2.
Wouldn't you know it?
Nope.
It's the news. They're coming up. It's actually a significant news segment. But before we get to that, we need to take a break. Well, not really. We had the break already. Now we're back. But before...
That was a quick break, man. Damn.
Take a break. All right, break's over. Work time now. We got to work for money.
Break's over now, so we need to thank you and
crack that whip.
Thank my brain for actually getting back on track at some point.
Yeah, if you want to help fund our bullwhip purchasing budget that we use to make sure that we stay on topic, you can head on over to patreon.com/LinuxGamecast.
I'm exercising massive restraint. It's like, what do you think a bullwhip costs these days?
Well, I mean, shit, I gotta add that to my Amazon wish list, don't I? That's a spoiler. Yeah, patreon.com/LinuxGamecast. Become a patron. You get some cool stuff. You get access to our Discord channel, which you can also get by subbing to us on Twitch via twitch.tv/LinuxGamecast, where you may or may not be watching this right now. But becoming a patron gets you some cool stuff. In addition to that, you get early show note access at the Death Note level. You can get an executive producer credit, which will also get you that lovely little video feed for the pre super shows. Where we talk about the Sears catalog and how easy it is for kids these days to go to Sears.com and do all sorts of naughty things.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Wait a minute, was that before or after our Kmart search? I think it was before.
That was after
just
the
before.
Kmart. What?
No, it was just before. The Kmart came from that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, maybe I don't remember. It's all a blur. It's a drug fueled mess of nonsense that you can listen to. It's an extra hour of content. It's good stuff. Yeah, you can even buy your way onto the damn show if you want to via Patreon. But we got some Patreons we got to thank this week. We got some new people. We got Zanfir, the Flute Master Gaming. They're a new Patreon. Axelmo as well, and Rue. Also, yeah, today, Nubbin is now a member of the illustrious Little Nicky fan club that is the Chicago Kicks Ass Patreon tier. So,
I just like
Chicago.
how, what did you call Ask Elmo? Jordan?
Axelmo?
What did I?
Axelmo?
Axelmo? And Xanthurus?
No.
Xanthurus was the big one.
The second one, Axelmo.
I don't know.
That's what it says, right? AKSELMO. Axelmo.
Ask Elmo.
Axelmo.
Axelmo. It's like accelerating Elmo.
That's AKS, not ASK.
How dare? How dare? All right, Pedro, you need to thank somebody for a book and some fans. Knock that out. Doesn't have them ready. Didn't know.
No,
I do actually. They're all bundled up. They were on the same shelf. It was just a matter of reaching over and grabbing it. First one is Grigner the Accordion,
Ginger
which is
a
retelling of the Eye of Argon.
Okay.
But that Nori gave me. There's like a book. Love you from Nori. So thank you, honey.
Nori,
thank
girlfriend,
you very much.
Work on it. There's room for improvement.
Heavier book. Get him something way more boring next time.
Oh no,
War and Peace.
And the fine Artherin gifted me 2 Noctua fans and a Ugreen 4-port USB 3 switch box, which, as you can see, comes with 5G. Well, no, you can't see.
Yep, can't see it, Pedro.
Pedro. Pro tip, because I have that exact KVM. Make sure to plug in the USB power, or else you will drop your peripherals constantly.
Yes. I read the instruction booklet, and the little note says, "Hey Pedro, I hope this won't burst into flames and explosion won't take away the rest of your hand." How dare you? Anyway, enjoy this and the small Noctuous. Oh, and say hi to Nori. Yours, totally not simp, Artherin. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You can't say that on Twitch. We're gonna get taken off. But
You can say
gotta
blimp
appreciate
on Twitch.
Blimp, yeah. Blimp, shrimp. No shrimping on Linux Gamecast. But yeah, we'll talk about the wish list in a second. But we gotta talk about the store where you can buy merchandise like what I'm wearing right now. Store.linuxgamecast.com. I'm gonna lift the microphone up a little bit so you can see.
Oh, now you do it. Now you do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, we want to get more out of sync. All right.
Oh man, yeah. Buy some t-shirts, buy some stickers, buy some face masks. You're gonna need them. Omicron is out and about. You got to cover your face, or maybe just buy yourself a nice little coffee mug to drink salty tears out of.
Salt. Do you think people drink salt water?
Yeah, my girlfriend does.
I think everyone tries that once in a while.
Like on purpose?
Yeah, you just got to let it distill, and then it won't.
Well, I understand the physics of it. I'm just like the motivation behind it.
Low salt if you don't consume enough sodium in your diet.
Yeah, you need some sodium.
But one thing we do want to plug, if you head over to linuxgamecast.com, that drop-down button, check it out. We got wish list. We got one for the studio. We got one for the Jordan. We got one for the Pedro. And we got one for the Jill. And, something fun. We always like to creep on, see if anybody's got anything interesting on their wish zone. So I think, Jordan, you're going to be the victim this week. Do you have anything strange on your wish list? Oh God! Why do you have a sound blaster? What's wrong with you, man? That's
you brought up the RGB sound card, and I'm like, oh well, I got to put it on my wish list now.
You weirdo.
Yeah. There we go, gaming chair, right on.
Yeah, like most of this makes perfect sense, especially for Canada. But RGB gaming card, never once. No one just. No.
The foam one doesn't make any sense, but yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to spend $200 on a replica sword for me, you can spend $50 on a foam sword for me. That's what it boils down to. I give you people options. See, There's an array of shit you can buy me.
Shit until you put some nunchucks on there.
All right, fair enough. Next time, nunchucks and a bullwhip. Next week.
I want to read that article. Local.
I'm gonna like tie the nunchucks to the bullwhip, and I'm gonna try and nunchuck people from a distance.
Oh no!
Canada man ties nunchucks to bullwhip.
This is gonna be like displaying it on a stream. We're gonna be doing the show. It's gonna be massive coronary failure. You're gonna fall over dead holding it, and you're just gonna see like a flash come out of the right corner in the door close.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to end up as a Darwin Award. That's my goal in life.
We all need goals like some new drivers. Bad segue, but deal with it. There's not a whole lot new in here. They're still playing around. They're still playing around with EGL support, doing the Waylands on the NVIDIAs very begrudgingly. But there's a new support for the GBM API, all that fun stuff. Indicator for resizable bar. That's the thing. They've removed support for something I don't even know what it is. This
looks familiar though. Like
no,
I've seen these notes.
This is exactly not a carbon copy of the other ones.
I'm getting some deja vu here.
Anything?
They didn't even add. I mean, I suppose does the supported products even have the 2060 12 gig? Or just
I looked at that, but I think that's just the 2060, right?
This is the whole thing. No, you got to put extra juice in there to be like, yo, we're mapping an additional
2060 EJ gigs. Extra juice.
Here's what it is. I will bet about TrueVidi that this refresh of the previous driver was to kind of just slide in support for the 12 gig 2060.
Could be, because they certainly didn't fix the one bug that people have actually been complaining about.
Oh, I'm sure it's something that you would only notice if you had a terminal open. I'm a Windows user. I can't open a terminal.
No, it's something that you notice if you have low enough RAM that a 2 gigabyte D-bus process will just nuke what's available of your memory.
So what kind of RAM are we talking about, Pedro Mateus? System RAM? Video RAM? Bus
System RAM.
Dodge Ram.
Dodge Ram?
It's the actual message bus for the D-Bus Demon that gets so full up with NVIDIA spam that it starts increasing and increasing.
I'm assuming he's talking about System RAM, the thing that's plugged right next to the CPU.
That's what I said. Yes.
No, that's not. You said that in a very roundabout way that took some additional investigation. But so then you installed these drivers. They didn't set anything on fire?
They work. Next story.
All right. Next story.
Blink 3.2.0. It is just about the OpenRaiser. There's a new version of the OpenRaiser drivers. They include support for the Blade 14, the laptop, the Black Widow V3, I think that's a mouse, the Blade Pro 17, also a laptop,
no, the
and the
Black Widow's
Pro.
a keyboard.
That's a keyboard? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what's the mouse? I also always get confused. If you want a little Razer rant, if you want a little Razer rant, go check the show notes.
Razer rants,
but
Pedro's Razer rant.
I won't bore you with it, but there's one there. And
Razer, calm your tits with the. This is all keyboards. Every single one of these.
Oh yeah,
yeah. See Black Widow keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, they also improved. Speaking of dbus, they improved the dbus user session dependencies to be compatible with Dev1, of all things. They also added tilt wheel support for the Razer Mamba. That one's a mouse. And I don't know what's so special about the tilt clicks, because these work fine on the Logitech mice anyway.
I love this. Razer makes so much shit that blinks they had to come up with a miscellaneous session.
Yeah. So one thing I did see, it's at the very, very bottom of the release notes, is if anyone has a Razer or Nada, try the Starlight random effect. It may or may not explode your mouse/keyboard, whatever the peripheral is. I think it's a keyboard. It was in the keyboard list. I was talking shit about
Blind
not reading.
change.
Maybe
If someone has a device, please validate. Yes. Yep. Blow it up. Blow it up.
Give it a shot. We don't know what's going to happen.
I have nothing but love. Even though the blinky RGB nonsense is not my cup of chainsaw, I gotta say, this would at least, if you're in my boat and you end up with something and you cut it on for the first time and you're like, oh no, no. And your first thought's like, okay, I'm gonna have to clip some LEDs. This will at least give you the option to disable it without having to resort to, like whiteout or anything like that.
Maiming your motherboard.
Yeah. So,
and this is more than just the RGBs. The OpenRaiser does actually add the functionality that you would require the Windows software to use, which not available on Linux. And with these drivers, they're very much attempting to give you that. But yeah, no, the RGB bits, submit those to OpenRGB, please. Let's keep that centralized. We don't need a repeat of the malware situation on Windows, please.
Okay, fine. So
needs more Log4j.
We need to put together a stream team at Amazon. We were talking about a lot of stuff earlier, but there is a job description up on old Amazon.jobs. Well played. I wonder if there's a. Can you get a Steve? I bet that's taken, isn't it? Damn it.
Steve.jobs.
Yeah. So the description, Luna is Amazon's cloud gaming thing, which is apparently still a thing. Yes, I know. I'm with you. I'm like, wow, that's still around. The Luna core streaming team, they want you to come in, man. Do you got the skills with the C and C++? Wine exclusively used to see. Wait, Wine? Yes, Wine. They're also talking about Linux, OpenGL, Vulkan, DXVK. Linux kernels and Windows kernels. So yeah, look, buzzwords for the role, baby. I don't know. What do you think? What's the responsibilities? Working on the infrastructure for Luna. You get to combine your passions for money and graphics programming. Linux, building scalable tech, basic quals, perf quals.
That's pretty modest, actually.
Oh, it is. Like, this strikes me as like an entry-ish level thing, but here's what we got to say, man. Maybe I misspoke in the show notes, because I initially, what I typed in the show notes was like, unlike Googs, Amazon will give something a few years of support and let it like work itself out.
And then foist it somewhere else.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're like, oh, well, they dumped a lumberyard on the Linux Foundation. Like, don't see that as a negative. Yes. That's better than like pigeonholing it.
I mean, it's better than it dying. Yeah. I mean,
yeah. And Amazon seems like they're going to give this some runway. Like they're playing around with it. They're not like, it's not an immediate success. Hi, we're Google. Listen, you're like, don't kill it, Google. It's like, we would have killed it anyway. It has nothing to do with it. We have a dartboard with our projects that we throw. We have to kill a certain amount each year.
So every team lead plays a game of Russian roulette, and it's like their brains splatter on the wall.
Right.
Your project dies.
They probably have a fucking manatee tank at Google too. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Now, like it or not, and I'm going to say most of us people watching, we're in the not category of this. Streaming is going to be the future of gaming. Be it like in parts, some type of rendering, something, or whole hog. You're just
the in-part rendering is already happening.
Oh, it is limited in that effect. Now, I'm always curious because companies that are going to be working on this stuff, they are going to be the leaders. You know, Steam is the juggernaut because Valve started Steam when people were going, what type of moron? You go to the store and buy a game so you get the CDs, dummy. The internet, that's not always cut on. You're not going to be downloading games. That's ridiculous. Amazon seems to be playing that game of like, hey, this is going to take some work. We can get everything hammered out. And I think like in the streaming and all that, a lot of that work a lot of those problems have been solved. Have we not all said at least once, where's the problem? Connectivity, last mile, getting it in the house. Mm-hmm. I think things are going to change just a little bit when we're going to have 3, maybe 5 different companies offering space internet, with thousands upon thousands of satellites covering the sky, Jordan.
You won't be able to see the sun anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man, like there was this movie, The Animatrix, that they did something, and but what? Here's the thing. Reading through the job description, it does look like they are looking for people to actually engage with the upstream Wine and Proton teams, which is I would argue is probably a good thing. More engineers working on Proton, the better. People are worried that like, oh, Valve is the sole main contributor to Proton. Now they're gonna have an undue say in Linux gaming. Well, now Amazon is also gonna have an undue say in Linux gaming. So you can choose your lesser of two evils here. But like, hopefully it does result in like better improvements to the platform, either improved performance in existing games or more ready support for new games that come out. That's going to be the big one. Because like the big shock with Proton,
nothing to do with getting their service on the deck.
I mean, why not?
I mean, yes, and even in the middle of this conversation, when Pedro says their service, I'm like, oh right, they do have a service.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Luna.
Luna.
It's the same name as my dog. I can't take it seriously.
This is also the problem with that. I mean, the only reason most of us would have any idea what a Luna is because you bought the knockoff Nintendo Switch controller.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, like, I'm going to go put that up on the shelf. It'll be worth something one day. All right. Two last things before we get out of here. We got to talk about studios.
Yeah, GB Studio. You might be like Pedro and are obsessed with handheld vintage retro gaming. And you might be also a person who wants to make games of that vintage. Well, Game Boy Studio, GB Studio, they got you. Version 3.1 is out as well. It lets you make Game Boy games in a nice, handy dandy way. I have it in my notes. They also released a hotfix this week because 3.0 got released. There's some stuff that was a little buggy, but new features include a new Game Boy VM engine, support for idle animations out of the box, support for 3 save slots out of the gate. If you want to produce a build for the analog pocket native, you can do that. And also they added UGE as a audio format. So yeah, lots of improvements for this.
NPM,
if you want to make Game Boy
this
games.
is like when Electron and C have sexy time. I love this. It's wrong. I'm done with it. What's fair to say? Is this like Game Maker Studio, but it can poop out the Game Boy ROMs? Yeah, compatible.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's drag and drop. Make your own Game Boy game. Please do more of that. Better of that than trying to do some retro hipster pixel game in Unity and having it take like 5 gigs of space. Please.
Well, it's
You need 10 gigs.
onboarding for new developers, right? Like you hit
Oh,
the end of what you can do with
no.
the drag and drop, and then you start learning how to
Not
code.
at all. You see, earlier, I think it was this week, might have been last week, they did a preview of the Sonic the Hedgehog on the Amiga,
Mm-hmm.
but it required the RAM upgrade card, and Pedro was like,
Right.
"Get that shit out of here!" you cheaters."
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's
My
worthless.
my
Pedro,
historically accurate computers.
as he
but,
waves
you know,
around a Raspberry Pi powered Game Boy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
maybe you don't like dependencies though. Maybe you want to minimize them as much as possible. You might want to check out Unpossible. You might want to check out spaceshooter.c on GitHub. The link to all this stuff is in our show notes. And it is a top-down 2D space shooter, and it has the minimum required libraries. For Linux, it uses evdev. It uses ALSA and pthread for audio, and renders directly via OpenGL using xlib. So I built it, and part of the lack of dependencies means that it will lack some controller support. I tried this with my DualShock 4. It compiles in like a fucking quarter of a second. It's great. But fire worked, movement didn't. You have to unplug your controller if you want to use the mouse controls.
It's using InDev. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. But like it's a good example of how to minimize your dependency chain. It's a big problem in software development when people just pick a bunch of third-party libraries, build their shit out of it, and then lo and behold, something goes out of date, something gets upgraded, some platform compatibility causes you to be unable to support other
Or
stuff.
they don't actually ship the required libraries, and then the game doesn't work unless people go out and actively hunt for the missing dependencies. Yeah.
Yeah, so here you go.
System libraries. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is a good exercise, and I recommend a lot of game developers take a look at this and see like this is what you can actually do without having to pull in a million dependencies. I'll throw npm under the bus for that.
Yeah, NPM. Come on, man. That's why you need the extra hard drive.
We just talked about the GP Maker.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to do it for the news.
Yeah, coming up next, we get roasted, we get shot, we move boxes one square at a time.
Drugs, yes. We're gonna
jump on all the drugs.
That's easy.
Stay tuned, Chairquisition. Drug jumpers.
Under and over that being a game.
Drug.
That's cheating.
I mean, if Door
Jumpers.
Kickers is a game, and it's not even a joke game or acid flip, it's an actual game, so probably.
Okay, so I searched that and I get Etsy for cocaine jumper. Yeah. It's just like straight up sweaters. Like, yep, that is a jumper.
Escape from Drugs Island. Oh no, Escape from Drugs Land. All right. Don't jump. Think jump. Spooky House of Jump Scores. Jump Man.
Mother Humper. No, that's a different thing.
Mother jumper.
All right, fine. We have to make it.
It's the sequel to Brick Simulator.
Awesome.
Or the prequel, sorry. No, it's the prequel.
Hey, let's take a look at vote.linuxthemecast.com. Silent Girth is just ahead of You Didn't Say How Dang.
Good.
Followed by Dremelot. F you, Pedro's Gravity. Canada Man. Akelmo. Yeah.
Canada man does whatever Canada can. I'll give drug jumpers a vote.
Oh, man. I realized that there was a company called Space Florida.
Okay.
What did they sell? Out of curiosity.
That was my, this is like, therapist. Space Florida doesn't exist. It can't hurt you. News, Space Florida. I think it's aerospace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Space Florida. Space Florida, one place, infinite. Yeah, aerospace research. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm disappointed.
Still, my brain processes that as one area. That's like that. Yeah, Space Florida.
I will rescind if they're currently researching a way to strap rocket boosters to the bottom of Florida and launch it into space.
Government funded.
Yeah. Listen, the scientists were so concerned with if they could, they never stopped to think of if they should. The answer is yes, they should launch Florida into space, but. When in doubt, launch Florida into space.
Right. So, oh, right. Let me check. As I do. There we go. It's good. So let me go ahead and pull the Doom clocks, so they'll launch. There we go. Now to 1.
Yeah, no, the 5G gag didn't work because of the lights. So now I have to take a picture.
What are you talking about?
Florida man does enough meth.
KVM Ugreen thing. It has a 5G up there. They're very cleverly going 5G BPS.
Pedro, I have one sitting on my desk. Like that's
yes.
So do I.
It's just that the box has 5G.
Yeah, but yours has power requirements. Mine most certainly does not.
Yeah, no, it's the USB 3 one.
Yeah, mine is USB 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I read the little insert thingy, and it's there's the power thing.
Did it come with a power cord?
Nope.
No.
Mine did not. Mine did not.
No.
So yeah, I plugged it in. I assumed that if you're getting, 2 USB 3 ports plugged in, you theoretically have enough power to drive whatever peripherals are connected to it.
I have a keyboard and a mouse plugged into it. That's it.
Yep. Same.
Yes.
But I haven't plugged the other end into 4 PCs. Also, the mouse is wireless, so I have a keyboard and I have a Bluetooth dongle.
A receiver, yeah. It is this keyboard and the receiver for this mouse. Yeah, that's it.
So I assume it draws enough power from the 4 PCs it's plugged into?
It's only plugged into 2.
Huh?
I
mean, I'm not powering anything really, but...
I thought when I pulled it out of the thing and I saw the hole, it's like, oh, is this optional in case you're wanting to plug in something that requires more power? But no, they say plug it in. It's like, all right.
Yeah, the one I got does not come with an instruction thing. It just came with the cables.
Oh.
Well, no, because like
with the little booklet.
So here's the thing though, like it's the same PCB in about like 9 different boxes on Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you
Yeah.
booklet.
Yeah. I picked the cheapest one.
Yeah, this was the cheapest one. I put it on my wish list and I was going to buy it yesterday. And then, wait a second, where did the... Oh. Thank you, Artherin. There you go. Please power this switch through micro USB power by using the port on the back.
Wait, there's a place to plug in micro USB?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Where the power in goes.
Yeah, I have neither of these components on my Ugreen. I'm double checking, which
may involve unplugging some stuff.
Well, I wanted to look at it before I talk some shit and get done tonight. And I'm getting ready. I'm like, God damn it! Now I gotta. All right, mine had one.
Yeah, no, I just need to take a picture of the 5G and then I'll be okay.
Don't worry, we can put Florida on the back of a space whale and watch it fly directly into the sun. Neo Japan.
Share to Discord.
I think of that like Bronson, Missouri, where like you go there and everyone is just Keanu Reeves. does BPS stand for?
Bits per second?
Beats per second.
5G BPS. 5 gigabit per second USB 3.
I might have gotten there by myself, but it would have been a long road.
Hence the joke. 5G.
5G.
Je suis l'enjoué. I don't remember.
Je suis Napoleon.
Oh, I'm sure the guy in marketing got a raise for that. He's like, that'll confuse some people.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's plenty of like real things to be worried about. Frequencies, pretty low on the
Well,
list.
certain frequencies you got to worry about,
Shut
but
up. I get
they're very high frequencies, and
I lightly grazed the guitar. Loud.
How did you lose and end up with that guitar there?
Because Nori needed some room because she was working on a project.
Okay.
So I was like, can you put this over there? Like, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
There.
so now we got to see Pedro attempt to play "Stairway to Heaven."
No, all Pedro needs to do is ding it a little bit and apologize to Nori. Poof.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Is that 2 days going to be today?
Yeah.
I know how to play that one because there's like 3 fucking
gonna
chords.
be the
Yeah.
day that I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yep. I know how to play that.
And yes. Anyway, here's
Yeah,
Wonderwall.
this is not difficult. Oh man. So we got this, and we got one little hate mail, little thank you note, and we'll be good to go.
What's the order of operations? Since I guess we all just run down since we all give it the same score.
Sure.
Because usually we just go in order of score.
Who went first last week? Jordan.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, we'll make it Pedro. It'll be Pedro, Jordan, me. We'll go backwards. We'll make nobody will ever see that coming.
Aha!
Line up. If you're just tuning in for the first time, spoilers. Totally not a cult. That's how they get you.
Yeah, the person who started this is dead, so it's a religion now.
Fuck yeah.
We do gather weekly
Isn't that
at
right?
the same
Body
place.
snatchers farm.
Yeah.
All right, we are locked and loaded. Let's go in. That's not the right screen. That is. In 3,
One day.
2.
Welcome back to the Chairquisition. It's where we take our games that are given to us by lovely developers. Sometimes we buy them. Sometimes other people buy them for us. We run them on a bunch of different Linux
Wrong
distributions
thing.
on
There we
a
go.
bunch of different hardware. And then we tell you what we think about them using our highly scientific, completely accurate, divinely ordained lawn chair metric system.
Hey, man,
It's
and
great.
just to make sure that we take our time, we have to do it in under 3 minutes or we get cut off.
Got to do it in under 3 minutes. I don't think this is going to be an issue
That's
here.
how you increase accuracy.
Yes, maximal accuracy.
Pressure, yes.
All right, this week we're taking a look at Rob Riches, done by Megapop on the Unity engine. You can pick it up for about $7 US. What is it? You are Rob Riches, fearless adventurer and treasure hunter, and plan your steps carefully as you traverse ancient temples filled to the brim with dangerous traps and mysterious puzzles to stop you from stealing their shit. We gotta thank Megapop for sending us some keys. So I guess let's get into it. Pedro, tell us about the socks, the O's, and the bands.
It is, over here on the Ryzen 7 3700X and the GTX 1080, it launched out of the box. It holds 144 FPS at 2560 by 1440. Both the DualShock 4 and the DualSense work out of the box. Hooray, Unity! So kudos, you finally figured it out. The graphics, well, I mean, if you're looking at the video version, they're perfectly serviceable. The music is a lot more atmospheric than it should have had any business being. It was it's like very epic, it's like, yes, a thing is happening and you're making progress and there you go. It's like, right.
Is it shell shock levels?
That's what I was about to say. Were you looking around for a tank?
Yeah.
It's not quite shell shock, but it is also very like exploration driven, like the music that you usually get with exploration in RPGs and stuff. It is on that level, but very, very epic. So what happened with the graphics? The music is awesome. What happened with the graphics there? But yes, as for the fun, you've played this game before. In fact, we played this game not too long ago in a different skin, and it was called Dark Crypt. Here, it's less about the undead and more about the traps of some long-forgotten civilization, but you're still jumping one square at a time. Unless you hit one of the drums, then you skip a square.
Sometimes you fall.
Yes, sometimes you fall. To get the protagonist person from one side of the map to the other. That's you have to avoid the hazards, obviously, but that's effectively what you're doing. I still think I prefer the PS1/Saturn era of 3D than I do hipster pixel graphics. So in that respect, Robert Richmondson here takes the edge over Dark Crypt, but the edge does not a chair make in this situation, so it gets 3 chairs. And yes, big kudos. It's actually very nice.
Mine's going to be real short and sweet. Comrade on Fedora 35, 64-bit with the R9 3900X and the GTX 1080 Ti. Jesus Christ, someone played the Russian national anthem, because that's where the game started, in default Russian locale. Fortunately, I know how menus work and was able to change the localization.
Norwegian.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one who ran into some translation issues. Fortunately for me, I have a Russian speaker in the house, so worst comes to worst, I could ask them. Anywho, it brought my system to its knees with the graphical power. No, it's like basic 3D graphics. It's isometric view. It runs fine out of the box. DualShock 4 works. I like the music. It's pretty funky, as Pedro mentioned. It did a good job with the soundtrack. Fun-wise, yeah, it's a Sokoban puzzle game. Do you want more square-by-square movement puzzles? Then this is the game for you. It keeps things fresh by introducing a new twist every couple of levels, and it's perfectly adequate. I sat in front of my keyboard for about 20 minutes trying to come up with anything to really say about this game, but there's not much to say. It's like decently done. I have no complaints. I have no problems with it. Mm-hmm. It's square movement. I'll give it 3 chairs. Absolutely.
3 chairs. It is plenty of time to spare. Can I do the same? Can I even find this? There it is. Ha! Ah! There we go. TikTok on me. Boom. Check it out. Debian 11 out of the box on a 2066 gig, because I got to say that now. Not 12, not 8, just 6. No problems. None whatsoever. The first thing I check, because, you look at the game, you're like, that's a mobile game. You're like, yeah, but hey, you can't, that's just rule it out of hand. But when I see a mobile game show up on PC, first thing I'm going to check is, how do you full screen? Because this is a problem issue. And what's your resolution? Well, you got a full screen option on this, but all it does is when you go to window, it puts a border around your 2160p. No resolution options. There's problems there. Developers, I do expect better on that. Now, the music. Did anyone listen to the music in the just configure, the title screen, go into the configurations? Because that's about one note off of a Nintendo lawsuit. That was some Zelda inspired, but not quite. Still enjoyable. Controller did work out of the box. Let's talk about the fun. Welcome to another episode of I'm absolutely going to overthink this, because games like Baba Is You and Steven's Sausage Rolls have damaged me. They have. First 30 minutes, I had to hop over to a YouTube video because just for a level, because I knew it was going to be something like wicked simple, but my brain refused to accept the simplicity as a possible solution. Like, no, this is clearly more convoluted, and I'm going to, no, it was 100% that simple. Nice little puzzle game is what we end up with, though. It does toss a few thinky challenges your way, which I like. That's why you play a puzzle game, at least me. You feel your brain working a little bit. And I can say, like, even 60 minutes in, it was still introducing new mechanics, so you're not going to get terribly bored with it. It is something that you can just pick up, puzzle around a bit, but no. Now, granted, that's a little bit harder of a sell on the desktop versus mobile, but I do believe I do believe this can keep you occupied for prolonged stretches, 30, 45 minutes at a time. So, you know what? It even manages to save where you rage quit. When you first rage quit because you were using the controller and that auto hop bullshit get you killed to death because fuck drums? That part? Yeah. There's also no way to disable the, if you just hold left, up, down, left, right, you just keep going in that direction. That becomes a problem later on in the game when you're like, we're playing this with a keyboard. For $6.99 though, I mean, yeah, you get a pass on that. We just all agreed independently. I went and looked at the notes. Just a solid 3 down the road. I mean, $7 puzzle game. Yeah, I'm good. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
There is perfectly fine game. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, so there you go, Megapop. There is nothing wrong with your game.
It's fine.
It is a video game. You did a good.
It does what it says on the tin. Coming up next, we get some French holiday presents. It's not foie gras, but it smells about as bad.
It's made out of petals.
So, like, what do you have at your place, Jordan? Like the 35 AC1s or like maybe S90s?
For what?
I posted a link in Discord.
What the fuck is this? Soviet hi-fi? Nah, I don't got any of that.
You said you had Russian speakers, like a little one.
I had a Russian speaker. Right, I can take this shit off now.
Yes, because it's so warm. I'm only halfway joking. Like the low tonight's 16.
The speakers?
Thinking about taking that earring out, but at this point, I'm scared too.
Because the ear will fall off.
It's like getting it separated, like just after it's been clipped in. Like, I mean, it's not.
Oh,
like,
is it one of the ones like the?
It like pushes in and like just it's a circle.
Right.
Yeah. It's always been a pain to get off. We're talking about earrings, you monsters.
Yeah.
So that gives me AFL levels. I'm running out of conversation topics. Come on.
Oh man, sorry about that. It's the end of the year, man. We've been trapped indoors for a second year. I'm out of shit to talk about. I haven't watched The Witcher yet.
What's the new stuff on the floor this week? Like cardboard.
Just not really.
To the right of the. Oh, is that old?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. It's just like there's some wadded up stuff like below the guitar case. Bass case.
Yeah,
Part,
that's
that wrong side. The case.
the case.
Case.
Jeez.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That box has been there for a while.
I was thinking about like the wads of things.
Oh, the wads of things? That's like napkins that I need to sweep up.
All right. We've identified it.
Yep.
Squalor, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, you know that I live like a slob. Heaven help you if you saw the actual desk here. Strider would like fucking have an aneurysm.
Strider has some peculiarities about desks, yes.
Yes.
And cleanliness. Here's the thing. It will hit a point eventually where I just get fed up at looking at all of it, and then I'll do like a big deep clean, and then it will just accumulate over time. That's just how it is. Yeah, Mir just exists in a garage. He stands in the corner like at the end of Blair Witch whenever the lights go out.
Yeah, desk. It's like the floor. Just imagine a levitating floor.
Well, I guess there's an advantage of having other crap on the floor is that you can't see the dust build up.
Dude, you see like some places like with, what is it? Neckbeard nest. Our neckbeard nest. That is probably something I want to look at right now. Let's see if we can.
So the old, those old pictures that used to go around of like that person that had a desk that wasn't a desk anymore. It was just cigarette ash. Just a pile of cigarette ash, and you could see a keyboard down the side of it.
What's the stuff? It's like the layers of car paint, and it like binds into a new material.
Oh, Fordite.
Fordite, yeah. Oh yeah.
No, that's just college.
Well,
yeah, that's just the dorm room. Yeah,
I like the milk.
Yeah, the milk.
Chocolate.
It's chocolate milk too. It's
well,
chocolate
no,
milk.
it's
Yep.
lying unless it's like white chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit in there.
It's very light on chocolate.
It's got too much skin in it. Behold. Oh, hey, that's what I like to see. Progress pics. Here we go.
That's way too clean. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's been clean though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I clean apartments. I just found this sub. Ooh.
Ooh, boy. Yeah,
but-
maybe I am gonna empty my trash can this after we're done.
Hey man, at least they have cold Coors Light and some box wine.
It's going into the cupboard.
Okay, this
That's
makes me
not
feel a lot
spillage
better
anymore,
about my
it's
electricity.
growing.
I'm not finished, but I'm proud of the progress. Hey, there's still some
Did
you
visible
get
floor.
start?
Still some visible floor though. I mean,
Yeah.
there's room for improvement.
There's a stand mixer there. What the? Is he making a cake in his bedroom?
Shit, I just noticed that. Yeah, right.
Like, yeah, that is a straight up stand mixer.
I can't imagine that fan gets a lot of airflow in that position.
Probably not. I don't see anything else completely. No, there's the traditional, like, I don't open the blinds. I pull the blinds down, missing piece. You can see the rats. Margarita on the go. Man. I don't know. I think the only thing that prevents me from living that life is, see, I used to be bad about clutter. Like if I was working on something, if I had a little side project, like it would end up like cluttered. Like watching me build a computer is fucking hilarious because you end up with like workstations throughout everywhere, man. Like there's a trip to go get the other part. I'm like, oh no.
Right, it's combining the various pieces from the computers all over the house.
And like now, like I used to be able to live with that for a couple of days. I'm like, all right, fine, I need to organize. And the older I've gotten, the more it is, okay, we're done with that, put it away right now. I'm like, we can wait 5 fucking minutes. And
The one thing that has definitely helped with that for me, having a dog around, wanting to avoid unnecessary vet trips. Yeah.
so
Clean
what you're
up.
trying to say is so the napkins the dog hasn't eaten.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no. She likes the Kleenex. Used Kleenex. That's her favorite.
Oh,
Human goop.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Let me give you some kisses." No, fuck off. Hold on, I gotta lick my own ass. See, most dogs can't lick their own assholes. My dog can lick her asshole. She's long enough that works. Yeah.
I'm worried that Shredder's typing. See, let me tell you.
Oh, puppy.
Don't lick the glass table.
I piles the motherboard in the living room. See, that my brain, like, if it's organized in inventory shit, it doesn't matter if it's in a weird place. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah. At a certain point, it's like, this is also the place where it goes, and I don't want to change it, because if I try to put it in the quote-unquote organized spot, I'm never going to fucking find it again.
It's the jug of milk next to that I might have a problem.
Yeah, next to the stand mixer, yeah. I need to know where that... Listen, I'm waiting for it to turn into yogurt. Cut me some slack.
Listen, man. I got plans.
To be fair, it took me a bit to find this power supply. It's a 240 watt Dell power supply. It is the backup power supply for the Steam box. I have a 330 watt one. That's the one I use because I don't need to, because this is cutting it really close, but this one is smaller. But I'd forgotten where I'd put it.
Here we go. All right, I was wondering why you brought that up.
I had to look through 2 different doors, one on each side of this desk, and then I had to go look under the TouchSmart kiosk thingy, because that's an IKEA, like the 4 Kallax things. I had to look through both of those drawers there too. Finally found it.
Now the only thing, okay, Jordan, what's one thing in your house right now that you know is in the house but you can't find it?
So Fantasy Flight produced a bunch of proprietary dice for their Star Wars RPG, and I have it in a Ziploc container. It's like a little Ziploc cylinder, and for the life of me, I cannot find where the fuck it is. I know it made it over here, cannot find it. It'll show up in like 5 fucking years or some shit, or when I move out in like 25 years after the
motherfucker will be the only thing said after that thing is moved. You're like,
that's where they fucking were.
Huh.
And my biggest fear is it's somewhere obvious. I'm just not fucking what 1 + 1 has not equaled 2 yet. Yeah.
I bring this up because recently, as in this week, I was looking for, no, it was last week when I was fucking around with that audio interface, and I had Jackbox out. I'm like, man, the bottom of this case doesn't have filters on it. I know I have magnetic filters because one of the magnetic filters in that 3-pack is on the side of this case. I know for a fact I didn't throw away 2 magnetic filters. No idea. Gone.
Seems legit.
Gone. I went to the storage room, looked everywhere, and I'm usually, like, I write stuff down now, like in Sharpie. So what is in the box? I'm like, there's the thing. That, kids, is why you take the glass off the top of the desk before you move it.
Could you not even get away with just rolling it on the casters?
Did you see what he did?
Well, I mean, he's rolling it on like 2 out of 6. It looks like.
It's just holding by the glass and tilting it and going, oops.
See, here's the thing. Why do you need to do that in the first place? Like, give me the use case scenario where it's necessary to put that on its side.
Maybe to tighten or to remove the legs to move it.
That one I think I can give you. That would be it, wouldn't it?
It's like, okay, this needs to go. It doesn't fit through the door with the legs, so let's put it on its side to take the legs out.
Yeah, door frames.
It'll fit now. Just get a broom.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 little glass shelves on the little bit, that survived.
And
it was just the
unfortunately,
tabletop that didn't.
It's easy enough to read from the body language. He wasn't ready to throw it away. That was we're getting rid of this. Like, fuck.
Yeah, we're talking about naming schemes earlier, and I wanted to talk about naming schemes. The NVIDIA Shield.
Well, I don't know. For me, what always sucks is like for the video cards, AMD and NVIDIA always swap their numbering scheme. So when one is on hundreds, the other is on thousands, and when the other is on thousands, the other one's on hundreds. I think now we have them synced up at 4 digits, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
No, man. You haven't heard about the new AMD L?
The AMD Phi, we're just using fucking Greek letters
Hi,
now.
we're Intel.
Yeah, we're naming our processors after Rocky movies, but it's in order of quality, not necessarily in numerological order.
It's actors' last names. All right. Let's do the email. We'll play a little bit of Jackbox.
All right.
Suck.
Let's get that loaded. Scooch down here. Keep scooching.
Suck a duck, motherfuckers. Count the shells.
Hate mail in 3, 2.
It is most definitely the end of the show, as you've heard it or seen it. I don't judge.
I feel fine.
What if I watch it with a
silently
volume muted? Yes.
That's that is very much up to you. There are
Lip reading
closed
only.
captions that the tubes will give you the closed captions. They are hilarious. You should absolutely watch the show,
Man,
every now and then
YouTube
with the closed
captions
captions.
don't have shit on our live stream closed captioning.
Yeah, no, the live stream ones are. What did I claim I did to Santa the other time? I
Killed him.
killed Santa. Yeah.
Killed, knifed him.
Kill Santa. Kill Santa.
Get rid of
kill
Santa.
Santa.
Yeah. Get rid of Santa, yeah. So,
Hail
yes,
Santa.
that was strangely appropriate. And if you'd like to leave a strangely appropriate comment that we will all have to read, because it'll be featured right here in the hate mail, you can go to linuxgamecast.com, hit the contact button, fill out the form. LGC Weekly is the show that you want to send your message to. Otherwise, well, there will be a lot of gnashing of teeth and commenting. There you go. The place where you can get rid of Santa.
Maybe it isn't. Who knows?
It was, yes, good CCs. Good CC.
We need to start submitting these to the writing prompt subreddit and see what kind of weird ass short fiction we can generate from it.
So the Sildat, man, long time no hear, writes in about the holidays. Hello, Vin, Jordan, and Pedro. Long time no see. Sorry, life has been very busy lately on my side of the world and space friends. That being said,
France.
I decided for the end of the year holidays, I would gift you a nice little versus puzzle. Man, it's dying for. It's been a while since we played puzzle game. Minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Known
Puzzle
as
games on Linux.
Pedal Crash. Hey, at least that's somebody who pays attention. Like, hey, we like puzzle games. All right, puzzle game. You don't have to review it if you don't want to, but given its very limited team, just got done creating a secondary executable solely dedicated to online play with rollback netcode that is cross OS. Maybe, just maybe, we could give some good beans a little shout out. You call, guys. No.
Suppose that was to be a your call, but okay. Fair
Fuck
enough.
you.
No, we have to call guys. We got to
Yes.
call the 5
This
dudes.
is a new
Oh,
mission.
yes,
dudes.
we call guys. All right, fine. We call
Anyway,
guys.
have fun playing the game, though. That's all that. Hey, man, thanks. That's the right way to do something. No, I mean, isn't that how you normally take it? Because we're all victimized by here's a game.
Yes.
Yes.
And I absolutely appreciate it. It's usually games from my wish list too, so that means I want them. So yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's got interesting strategies. Fuck might as well not exist. But my favorite participant in that is M Foxdog because he knows I have 250 gigs, and that's my Steam drive. Like this keeps me from hoarding the games. He's like, "Fuck you! We're not getting a game under 90 gigs."
You got to make some hard choices.
Sounds like if you want to play that, get rid of everything else.
But yeah, Pell Crash looks cool. We haven't really had much in the way of like Super Puzzle Fighter type games under Linux.
We had
so
that Tetris one, Tricky Towers.
Yeah, Tricky Towers.
And the one with the bunny rabbit.
Okay, hear me out, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my design decision. Furry meets weeb.
I mean, that you can just say furry.
Yes, there's a big overlap there.
All right. Listen, man. It's very...
But hey, rollback netcode is nice. It's good to see that like smaller games are implementing it as well.
$9.99 online PvP, split screen, online coop. All right, I'll be interested. What was the last thing that we played online? Jordan, you remember this? It was the draw thing. No.
Oh yeah. The one where we have to like draw the picture and the level keeps shaking. You have to pick up the pencils.
Yeah, with like the pencils, because that was a great fucking thing of watching me for 5 minutes trying to decipher what I was supposed to do by watching Jordan.
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
Then I finally got it.
Just give you a thing on a corner, and then you draw it.
Yeah. All right. Well, when you have two people, like, what are we supposed to be doing? Like, am I supposed to draw the thing, or am I supposed to? I was just running around fucking Jordan stuff up effectively for the first 5 minutes, and like, yep, YOLO.
I remember, yeah.
So no, this was complicated because we didn't have voice set up.
Yes.
So
was it also remote play? I
don't think it was a remote play because I wouldn't have.
No, that one had proper online multiplayer. It's just that there was no one else playing. I remember you guys mentioning that you immediately found each other.
I mean that is the case with a lot of like the smaller multiplayer games.
Yeah.
They use the Unity matchmaking, and that's all you need because no one else is playing.
I mean, at least it's there, so I'm going to say good on that, and good on you, Sildat, for making our dreams come true. Maybe we will find like a complete breakdown and communications and go play some puzzles.
Pell Crash.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe it won't crash Linux.
Oh, it better crash. That better be the object of the game to crash the other person's box. Remote code exploits.
See, that's some high level PvP shit
Put
right
some
there.
stakes on it and call it done, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, if you want to get a hold of me, just at Vin Stone on Twitter. I'm doing that thing there. If you like the Mastodons, we got you covered as well. Head over to mass.linuxgamecast.com, where you can find me disguised as Vin. Thanks to everybody making the show possible. We do have, if you like the Live and Uncut series, and you're like, fuck you guys, I'm not doing the support thing, that's cool, we still love you. We make that available a week later on our YouTube channel. We have a separate YouTube channel that I keep forgetting to plug. The Linux Gamecast Uncut series, you can find it on our main YouTube channel if you know where to look. See, I'm not going to make it too easy for you.
I'm Jordan Spung. Am I a furry weeb? Am I a weeb furry? I'm going to let you speculate on that. You can tell me what you think at twitter.com at The Burning Fool.
Would you call yourself like a worry?
Oh, yeah, I'm a worry word, all right. Or follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Burning Fool.
Oh, honey, we've raised a worry.
A worry.
According to Darkwing,
don't worry about it.
It's Fweeb. But yes, you can find me on Twitter at @unaccounted4, or if you happen to be within, viewing distance, you'll probably find me standing by the kettle because I'm out of tea.
You need to wash the inside of that cup, son.
Pedro's just standing on random street corners, boiling kettles. It's real creepy. It's like Slenderman, but with more tea. Yeah, we're a big, weird, dysfunctional
thing
family.
in the morning, and then it goes the rest of the day just building up taste.
You gotta implement pro strats, black mugs.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can get some more tea advice from our advisors, Omegas and Arthurian, our executive producers, Aldius, Barb Ramp, Scott Bashod, Michael Foxdog, Atomic Ass, Mike G, Mike T, Drummer, Kohaku, and Chicago Kicks Ass, Darkwing Abstraction, and Nubbin. He's in the list now, but he's not on the list.
Sea monsters like Jack, Rider X Machina, Trugivera, Tanuda, Justin, Frostclaw, Strider, and Renan.
Yes, and the Death Notes, Nova, Basil, Chad, Romeo, Marson, System T, Craig, Renee, Leonardo, The Kresny, Kim, Smashly G, Chris, Stephen Jill, Benjamin, Doom 2.wad. Who's that? Xantharus Gaming. That's one of our new Patreons.
We got to get it all thrown in there. And a gang of Cherylings, all the fine upstanding cannibals helping us out with the studio, like Carl, Mike, Earthier, and Linux New, Aldius, Noctilus, John, Eshep, and Gamotron. Keep being awesome.
Get out of here, Frank.
And always, Dynafire. We'll see you next week.
Also, Ruin X Helmo. Thank you.
Ruin X Elmo.
Yes.
Is that like Street Fighter X Tekken?
Yes, but it's on the PS2 on Steam.
The Steam S2?
Baldur's Gate Tekken.
Beckon? The Beckon call.
I mean, it probably plays more like Soul Calibur than Tekken, but...
Man, you want to talk about the most dog shit, like, squee followed by... Fuck, really? I saw... You can date this. This is maybe 96? Tekken was huge in the arcades. Not Tekken, not Tekken, Soul Calibur. And I was in a gaming shop and I saw that there was Soul Calibur for fucking PC. It's like, oh. Go look at the Soul Calibur on PC, kids.
I played the PlayStation version.
My first intro to Soul Calibur was 2. I never played the first one or Soul Edge. Soul
Edge was the first.
Yeah.
Minimal Code. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, come on. It's got to be on the internet. Somebody, I know this exists.
Yeah, you gotta, there's like a special query you gotta feed to Google to get the exact thing you want. you know how it is. It's especially when there's like term overlap.
This
like
is,
Cocaine Jumper.
might be it. No, that's not one, is it? So many. Wait, maybe
That's the
That's
that's
emulated
the
on
PlayStation
Dreamcast.
version. Or
No.
Dreamcast.
That's what the folder says. Gonna field the guess.
maybe if I put DOS in there. I know this exists, kids.
We're gonna find it.
Join in.
Well, tune in to Linux Google Cast, where we attempt to find shit.
I saw that, Scott.
For a second there, but didn't catch a good glimpse.
Updated it for some reason. Reception, review scores, awards, platforms. Come on. I accidentally posted the platforms of the franchise, not the first game. Aha.
It says on Wikipedia, there's a port of the Dreamcast in 1999.
In my people's tongue, it means please help me.
Dreamcast are retaining its the corporation was re-released for the Xbox 360.
Maybe they're too ashamed. Maybe it wasn't even a legit book because this thing was dog shit. It did not have 3D
It was running on a
acceleration.
Dreamcast emulator in 1996.
I mean, Virtual Fighter for PC was all right. Comparatively.
Get a PC port?
Yeah.
I thought that was the second one.
A bunch of the Sega games, like the Saturn games, had PC version.
Alright. I ain't gonna fight you on that, I just didn't know.
I had the NASCAR game. God damn it! Sega NASCAR game for the Saturn. What was it called? What was it called? and Sega Rally. I had Sega Rally for the PC as well. Oh, and Virtual On.
What the fuck? A virtual on? You did this?
Yes.
Was it
yes,
exercise?
because you actually had like 2 flight sticks. That was the controller that they recommended that you play with the game, and you would use that to like maneuver the mechs.
So is that controller like $4,000 now?
Oh, I don't. I haven't looked. I remember seeing it in the store that sold a bunch of the Sega games because there was like mostly Sega stuff on that store, and they had one affixed to like a thing so you could play Virtual On with the twin stick controller. Let's see, Virtual On twin stick.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing some Jackbox. So if you want to hop into the after shows, and that's where I will be in just a moment because I'm about to switch over. I'm contacting Steam at the moment. All right. Now I'm downloading things. Oh, okay. Man, that looks like some retro bullshit right there, doesn't it?
Looks like you could peel that sticker right off.
You could. In fact, the edges were starting to rain. Virtua Racing.
Wow.
Yes.
I would have fucking guessed that, given enough time.
Having eliminated literally all other games had a possibility.
Well, I would have went down the Virtua list. Yeah.
Virtua Cop, Virtua, whatever. Yeah.
I had Virtua Cop for the Saturn too. Yeah. With not the official light gun. Because that one was expensive. I had a third-party light gun that was better because it had turbo mode and auto reload. So it would actually cut the input on one of the frames so you could automatically reload without shooting away from the screen. It was basically the cheating controller.
YouTube.tv.
It was one of the two, man. It was either Chrome or Chromium. It's Chromium. Interaction required.
Browsers require user interaction before they may play audio. Oh, do you need to send a message to say, like, hello?
I don't know. I think fallback guess, they're definitely getting audio. Maybe it didn't do the connected doodles. Katia. Nope, it's connected. I think. Multimedia. What am I looking at? Oh, right. Hello. Yes, I'm talking. Output device. I don't know. Did they change something?
That message about requiring interaction was new.
Yes, it is.
Browsers require user interaction. Discord.
It's Wednesday, motherfuckers. Yeah. Jill said a dirty word. She said sucks.
Oh, yes. She was channeling her inner me.
I can't say suck. How does she describe what a vacuum does, though?
It blows in. No, can't say that either.
Maybe I just need to update things. Because we're not getting any feedback from anyone in the after shows, and they're happy to remain silent.
Yes, very silent.
So they might just not.
They're probably all talking. It's just not
paying any fucking attention.
Yeah.
Oh, they're most definitely hearing.
Are they writing songs that voices will never sing and no one dared disturb the sound of silence?
You know what? Let's live a little.
Right. I keep forgetting you can do apt.
I beat it out of myself for efficiency.
Spares you the 4 characters.
Yeah. I just sit back and think about it. I was like, that's going to add up.
It's like literal minutes of my life.
Over like 20 years? Probably
Yep.
a couple hours, yeah. God damn it. What's the name of the Google package?
Google Chrome.
Oh, you know, if I spell update right, in my defense, I'm reading a really tiny fucking monitor right
Nah. Take a look. It's in a book.
It's upgrade, not update.
Yeah, I always hate that too. Update refreshes the package
Google Chrome
list.
stable.
Upgrade.
I want to know where my fucking autocomplete is.
I'm matching tabs.
It's dead, Jim.
Is it Google Dash Chrome?
Google dash
yeah, it's
Chrome dash stable.
God damn. What else?
It's going to upgrade all of the dependencies as well.
Fine.
Needs more Stranger Things funk. Man, the fucking space shooter game. That soundtrack is ripping off Stranger Things. Just the do 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 do.
The space from last week.
No, the one we just talked about.
The one you built with
no,
system libraries.
Yeah, the one with no dependencies. Yeah. Forgot to mention that.
Go, baby, go.
Right, I need more tea and I need to pee, so I'll be right back.
We're getting the fresh kernel. YOLO.
Oh, 419.
Yeah, this is Debian 10, baby.
Man, advanced technology.
Kinda.
Did you, dumb question. You ran the AJ snapshot restore thing, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it
Okay.
now.
Figure you probably did, but I should ask anyways.
Hey, man. Valid. You know what? First we play what's new in Chrome.
Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000
Oh no,
PC?
not Linus Text. No, stop it. Ah!
That was the...
Why? Why did you do this? What did I do to
Well,
you?
now we know the audio works.
Yes.
God damn it. So, that's an interesting situation. How do I even get around that?
I just use the. Do you not have the device with Discord on it?
Yeah. Well, hang on. No, I got the desktop app installed. Not the desktop app. I have the Chrome Store app because fuck that snap.
Yeah, that Chrome Store app that you can't get anymore. So.
Oh crap. How do I show this without showing
Bring it back to my face, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, if I put it in your face. All right. You know what? This is doable. This is doable.
Spray that password all over me, daddy. Secure me, baby. Secure me hard.
Let's see if that worked. Yeah, it did. Neat.
Hey.
We do this. Fuck off. Continue fucking. God damn.
Yeah, no, that's the worst part about browser Discord is the zillion fucking things. It's like, hey, install the desktop app to get rid of this crap.
Right. So maybe this not set up right.
with video. Yeah, because it's definitely picking up audio. I can see the little input thingy moving.
Yeah.
Is it something in outdoor maybe? Something that's not getting routed properly?
Well, they should be able to hear us. Is
Right. I guess the
we're not getting anything through.
Okay, dumb question. It's not like muted at the application level in Pavu controller. That happened to me this week.
Multimedia.
Sometimes shit gets accidentally muted. The recording, like on the recording tab. Sometimes. No. No, that's not pressed. Okay. No. Okay. Never mind.
Let me just give it a reboot, and
Yep.
maybe all the new libraries will make it.
Yep. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Right. Oh, this could go horribly. Hang on, let me disconnect all the
Just modem noises.
Yeah, fold back guest.
I like that one. It's like, why can't you be normal? Fax machine noises.
Right. And send 5. Let's pull that off. All right, kids, let's YOLO this. If everything dies, it's all Discord's fault. It had a seizure.
Yeah, I'm blacked out.
Well, that's because it got reboard.
Yep. Right, but there was the second of like, does that mean that Ven is disconnecting from Jitsi or what?
Oh, I was on that ride too. It's like, well,
Yeah.
let's see how this plays out.
Yep. Let's wait for the other shoe to drop.
Now it's got to do all the scripty stuff, which I have big, massive timeouts on. You ever run into that? Like when you're setting scripts, like your brain just doesn't realize how fast a computer can fucking do something. Like that doesn't need a sleep for 2 seconds. I don't know.
Yeah, some I don't know. But sometimes it's like, no, this does actually take a while, or it's especially for asynchronous stuff. If you don't have a callback capability, then yeah, you're kind of ballparking it with sleeps.
Yeah, it's like straight up.
Discord is not detecting any input from your
Well,
microphone.
that's fine. That's fine. It shouldn't.
Okay.
So I can send boost. That should be going out to guest. Guest goes to guest. And I think that's right. Yeah. Because I'm lighting up. We're just not getting anything back from him. Pedro, what are you doing?
I guess he's going in to see if he can hear you over that.
Yes, that is exactly what I went in to do. And yes, they are talking, and I can hear them.
Interesting.
All right.
The plot thickens. Am I muted somehow?
Fascinating.
It's that thing about it requiring interaction. Do you need to maybe send a message to
Yeah,
like
one send me a
the
message.
text channels?
Just send me a message.
All right. How do I send messages?
Yeah. Live show. Say ah.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's see. Discord browsers require user interaction.
Well, usually it'll give you like the yellow thing if it's not receiving audio from you, right? Like, The little connecto graphic at the bottom left-hand side.
Well, like, here's the thing. I mean, it's not connecting in with, I'm not getting video or anything from anybody.
Interesting. I mean, that was with Chrome or Chromium?
That was with Chrome. I guess we could try with Chromium. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Alright. We try with Firefox.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, old Firefox. ESR, baby.
Oh. Discord? I got one where it's
Open
already-
in browser. Yep.
Oh, hang on. I can just do the Discord client, right?
Yeah, you have it. I thought you weren't using it for some specific reason.
Negative?
Okay.
There might have been. I think like the client jacked up one time.
Oh, that might have been it.
Oh no, it's better than uncircumcised. We chopped our entire dicks off.
Yes. This is Linux Unicast.
Right?
What? You only have to chop off your dick? I took off my entire lower torso. What the shit?
I'm tired of your overachievements.
Well, now I'm
Always going the
underachieving.
extra mile, Jordan. Always
now
going
I'm
the
on-
extra mile.
Now I'm underneath all of you because I'm just a torso. Carry me, Pedro. I'll be like Master Blaster.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to need you to chop off a bit more, and then you can be like Krang.
Do you want to be pregnant with like my person? Is that it? Is this Pedro's
I'll just
M-Preg
be-
fantasy?
I'll just be, you know, the big guy carrying around the evil genius in his belly. That's fine.
No, I'm no evil genius. I just applied for some jobs in hell. That's it.
Yeah. What's
Doesn't
this
wanna
thing
poach
up
me
to? It's tried to install an update that it's just not having that.
Yeah.
So let me just download the. You know what?
The statically linked one.
Yeah, download the deb and manually update it.
That's what I'm just gonna download.
Doesn't the deb just install like a repo for it?
I don't remember.
No. It
No?
installs the actual thing. And it doesn't have a repo.
Because Chrome does that. It installs the repo and then it
Yes.
installs Chrome.
You know what? Let's see if it's got any like. Let's do it the right way and see if we get any dependencies.
Yeah.
That indicates that something went wrong.
Those are just automatic. They were installed for something else. That's just auto remove.
Ooh, open JDK.
Let me in.
Hey.
Not yet. All right.
Let me out. Let me out. This is not a test. I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help. Please let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Okay, we got to do this game again. Fine.
Game of phones.
Now it's for the client, not just the browser.
I know. Oh yes,
Yeah.
it's for the other electron. Yeah.
I've just been doing the QR code login. I can't be fucked
Yes,
anymore.
It is very nice. You just pull out phone there. Boop, click. Yes. Done.
Yes, it me.
All right. Let's see if we have a.
Have we solved this problem?
Achieved anything by doing any of this? Voice and video.
Engage.
Hello, I'm talking. Okay.
What is that?
Oh, that's the mic.
Plep, plep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems to work.
All right. What's
Sound seem.
always preview video? Nope. Yeah.
Everything looks like it.
It seems, yeah.
Yeah.
Sane. Well, I mean, like, what you're like, you still have the config in there, right? At some point. Hey, fucking success!
Hey.
Well, I'm sorry we kept you waiting.
Damn it, you fucked it up. We were supposed to do what they do and not say anything for like a minute. Like, yeah, we can hear it. Of course you were. We didn't have you set up, Alan.
Yeah, y'all were busy socializing. We were debugging shit on stream. And not provide any text to that matter.
Yeah,
so.
like no
Oh,
communication.
the audio isn't working. Well, no, we're gonna keep talking.
No. Jordan Scott was right. People, that is how it works on a tech podcast. Like, yes, I am debugging. I'm not assisting. Fuck you. You're a tech podcast.
Yes.
You can figure this out yourself. I'm doing this for my own gratification.
It's the over under of if I'm right or not.
Right.
Yeah. Fair point.
So.
It's a jackal. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal. It's a jackal.
Here's the thing, though.
Turn it off and on again.
Now, all of us have spent time doing the streaming, so we absolutely know the difference. Like, it's not like we don't participate when somebody's having tech problems. We just have the feels. It's just like, oh,
Yes.
I know that I feel, because nothing is more, unless somebody is on the stream going, hey, does anybody have an idea? The free tech support? No one wants that. You're like, I got enough shit to think about right now. So, yeah, listen.
We're commiserating.
Oh yeah. Skype for Business has been kind of disappeared because Microsoft just wants everyone on Teams. But regular Skype, that's still a thing. Electron Skype.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Dude, there's somebody out there right now trying to get their Linux native version of Skype up and running. Like, it doesn't work anymore, man, but I can still use voice.
Oh.
Probably still works.
I still have the
yes.
package. I have the package of the last version.
It's still fucking. Absolutely. It still fucking works. It's just like we have better options now, so we don't have to use Skype.
That, I mean, when we first started, that was like such a brilliant ease of use thing. And but this is before Microsoft bought Skype. We had a native, not Electron, like regular.
Yeah.
Like you just get the Skypes, you put it in, you do it. Widescreen support, audio, and Microsoft just started kneecapping it, man. They're like, you know what? 4x3 video.
Look. My face is on Rohit's titties.
Yeah. No, it's in between.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Your face is in the cleavage.
Yeah.
I'm the left
There we
titty, Ben's the right titty.
No, see, we missed out. We needed to do like
No,
a
we
Mad
didn't.
Libs or a Mad Magazine style, like folding back cover where you can like fold it in and it's a different image. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope it makes you shit yourself after you finished wiping your butt and you're like, oh fuck, now I gotta do this again. Nobody wants to see my face. I have no idea why. You gotta like blur this out, right?
You gotta assume that's just karma fucking when you get out of the shower and your body's like, yeah, man, you know what'd be awesome right now? How about a little poop? Like, god damn it.
Oh yeah, that's the worst too. Like you take a shit before you shower, you take the shower, you're nice and clean, and then you're like, I still gotta poop. Billy Mays here, but wait, there's more.
The poop too. The poopening.
Electric poogaloo.
All right, so the audio is working. All right, good. Well, give me a minute. I'm moving things around. After games. So you'll never guess how I cheat here. Wait, which one? Black mag box. I completely reset this. No, I don't. I just slide it over like that. There we go. And window cap X. Let's get that loaded. There we go. Now I click this.
Oh yeah, they are
Stop
very
tempting
cheap,
him.
but then again, they're cheap on eBay too now. The Zotac Picos and the Zotac Nanos and the other ones that are effectively you posted the thing about the Blu-ray. Yeah.
See, now you need to call up the motherfucker that for the third week in the row that is trying to get $190 for the PCIe version of the Digigram that I want. Nobody's fucking buying it at that price. Tell him to fucking let it down, make it cheap, because
Tell the person that I want to buy the Toshiba AC100 ARM netbook from.
Hang on. What's the fucking disconnect? This motherfucker's got a minimum bid. The starting bid at 190 wants to buy now at 250, and we're a week.
That one is not even up for bids. It's just buy now, and it's 80 pounds for something that sells for under 30 on a good day.
Okay, then there's other things. As we were talking about this, man, there's just straight up like money laundering on eBay, because you will see shit that you know the price of, and it's $2,000 for a $300 thing. I'm like, and but the other thing is, like, is it a real price? Is it the collective delusional price of a bunch of people that just went and saw what the other ones that weren't selling were priced at, so they decided to match that
I'm
price?
sure there's some of that. Yeah, they start seeing the prices that the other people are listing, and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna do that too." And if there isn't like the demand type of situation that you get like on the Steam market, because you do see the delusional people who put stuff for stupidly expensive on the Steam market that never sells, and the market sorts itself out because there will be people that put it for the right price, and if you want to sell it, you're gonna have to put it for the right price too.
Why am I not getting chit chats on the 4 shot? Stream chat. Oh damn, son! I don't even know where that.
That URL is.
No. How do I get? What is a reset? Reset color transform. Reset transform.
I think so. Yeah. Reset.
There it is. It had fucked off to a corner that is unobtainable.
Die.
Usually right click center does it for me. It's like, okay, now I know it's in the center.
All right. Have we even tried pull mine? Use teamwork to guess your friend. No, wait. Yeah, we tried it. We didn't know what was going on. Social deduction game where everyone did it. What was wheel? Oh, that one was too long.
Yeah, that one took for because we couldn't fucking guess what the damn thing was.
Yes.
I think we like Job from this one.
Job was good.
All right. So that's what we're going to play. 8. All right. You don't need it.
Just go to jackbox.tv. And you gotta sign in with Twitch, though. Yeah, it'll give you an option to sign in with Twitch on jackbox.tv. That's usually the only requirement.
Well, like the whole point is that everyone has a device, a phone, a computer, or something, and then you have like a central screen that actually shows the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the model of the game and has been since we've been streaming it forever.
Jackbox Party Pack 4?
All right. So for those of you watching,
Maybe 3, yeah.
here comes the number digits in 3, 2, 1. They're going to land in live shows and go.
Middle click.
Name here. Okay.
Stupid Twitch tried to keep your shit not getting.
Yeah, right. How dare they implement basic security? You know what? It is, but that's kind of a good thing. It's annoying for you. It's way more annoying for anyone trying to get into your account that doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, and a lot of password managers will actually handle the TOTP shit for you. Like OnePassword and LastPass will do that. You can give it the codes and it'll generate the time-based OTPs. Yeah, I got. I wish Authy had a better like enterprise version. Cause shit, man, it's like I get that they want to keep it user centric, but fucking come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
Twitch and the same group.
Let me just roll this out to an entire organization, please. Let me manage it. That's
Too easy.
I will pay.
Has anyone made like an open source clone of Authy? Because that would be nice.
That'd be very nice.
Authy gets shit done. The only thing they need to change in Authy is on the mobile app to make it work in fucking landscape.
No, the only thing they really need to do is stop using Snap for their Linux desktop client.
That's why I don't use it.
I don't use the desktop client at all.
I use the
I
use the desktop client because they used to have a Chrome app, and I fucking downloaded that before it disappeared. And
Yeah, go find a CRX for that.
Yeah, that don't exist no more. So, yep.
all right, I'll get a refill. Looks like we got 5, 6, 7. We got 8 people in. So, all right.
Yep, we got 8.
Certbot pisses me off for that too. Like, oh yeah, we support Linux Universal Executables with Snap. Like, no, stop that shit. Please don't use Snap for.
Is not a universal
That is like the opposite of a universal launcher because it only works on certain distros.
It works on a lot of distributions. Like Snap has been ported to Arch, it's been ported to Fedora, it's been ported to SUSE. Like, sure,
And it's
right.
disabled by default on most of them.
Right, you have to go out of your way to install it, and you know, Ubuntu has swung their dick. Canonical has swung their dick around and said like, "Haha, we didn't get you with Mirror. We're gonna get you with this one."
And everyone's just going to app image.
And everyone's like,
Patrick, what do you
"Okay,
do?"
fine."
Just a little bit away.
He's out of it. He's not paying attention.
Like Canonical really needs to like stop with the whole like we can set direction thing. Like
They've tried that many times.
they keep
Upstart
trying
instead
it.
of System D. Mirror instead of X. Unity instead of GNOME 3. And all
Snap
3 of
instead
those
of-
just
Snap instead of any of the other fucking shit that exists. Like it's it's very silly, right?
Okay.
I do remember Martin from KDE going off at Canonical
Like,
G Plus about
I can see a legitimate complaint about something like, say, Pipewire, where, like, sure, Red Hat is pushing it really hard, but A, it addresses a pain point that is fairly consistent across the Linux community, and B, they designed it to be a drop-in replacement for most of the shit that it is replacing, so that it's painless. Snap is an entirely separate containerized app infrastructure, right? Like, it's...
Well, with app images, you don't need to install anything. It just uses the libraries that are embedded in the app image if they're newer than the ones that are actually installed.
It's app images just use the XDG thing, and you make them executable, and it's like, oh look, it's an executable ch root in a single file. Done.
I don't have a super hate on for Flatpak. It's okay. It's fine.
I will deal with Flatpaks if need be, but given the chance, I prefer literally anything else.
Yeah.
The thing that I dislike about people and their hard-on for Flatpaks is when they go and try and make their entire distro run in a Flatpak. Desktop,
So-
There's a few of them.
Everything.
So, like, here's the thing. I get it. I understand why something like Silverblue or the other, like, immutable desktops exist. Because, yeah, absolutely, it makes sense that for 99% of the applications that you need to use on a day-to-day basis, there's no reason you need to, like, actually go in and modify binaries or configuration files or blah, blah, blah.
Or modify the base system to get the application going system-wide. There's
zero reason. And, like, from that perspective, I understand it. Maybe I'm being a grandpa about it. I like having the option. I like hybridized, containerized for when containers make sense. And
I think
like,
if it's
on
for
native for when native
my
makes
own
sense.
personal computer, then yes, I want the native stuff because I want the extra optimization, the extra speed. But if I'm giving someone a laptop,
Flatpaks for a couple things. Like I only use Flatpaks.
if I'm giving someone a laptop, yeah, I'm gonna put Silverblue, or I'm going to put Endless OS, or I'm going to put Kinoite, or I'm any of the other immutable ones, because then I know that they can fuck up the system, and if they fuck something up, it's just their user session. That's fine.
Right. And even then, it's like better user enablement because then they don't have to dick around with root or sudo to actually do software installation, which is a thing you really shouldn't need to do anyways. It's like it's a best practice, but like for desktop use,
It's an old legacy practice, really.
Let me install it in like .local applications or .local bin, .local stuff.
.local stuff, my favorite place.
Yes.
.local, .stuff, .things, .porn, .rar.
All right, let's try this out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Screw you.
There's a start button here somewhere, isn't there?
Someone has.
Oh, right, it's on that webpage that I have minimized.
Yeah, it's on the thing you actually play on. Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. Job.
Surprise!
Sleepy briefcase, so lazy.
We cannot
We're not
hear.
getting game audio.
Click it.
If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself
I can
more
hear
as
it.
a buddy.
Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah,
game audio.
I'll be hearing it from
Give me a
Discord.
second. I have it disabled for
Yeah,
Discord.
Discord is getting it. We're not.
Not back
They're
to
all great candidates.
Yeah,
Sorry
we
about
have
that.
There's a whole bunch of you.
mix minus.
It's incredibly
There we go.
stressful.
Yeah, you guys are good to know.
That's why I
Yep.
developed a revolutionary new
Click
hiring
on the
process.
briefcase,
I'm going
click
to
on the
interview you
briefcase.
all at once and
So it just
force
moves around,
you to
that's
judge
it?
each other.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I feel more
You
relaxed
know,
already.
a
Deborah,
code's
clear
first
my
high school
calendar.
project.
It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of
shit.
management: always set clear
Oh
expectations.
god, that is definitely
and I expect.
Hello,
you
my
to
name is
best
Inigo Montoya.
friends.
You
So
killed
let's
my
get
father.
started.
Prepare to die.
I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device.
The best
Answer them
greeting.
any way you
Yeah,
want.
introduce
There's
yourself,
no rules.
establish relations and
You gotta
expectations.
use at least 5 words, okay? You gotta get descriptive, so I know I can rely on you for juicy office gossip. It's my first rule of management.
God damn it. Done.
I'm using so many adjectives that make Lovecraft bluff.
Wake up. Ah.
Oh, goddamn, I'm running out of letters.
Done.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
All right, I did it.
I'm done.
I gave y'all a lot to work with, so I hope you
Yes,
can come
I
up
tried
with
to
some
include
good
as
stuff.
many different words as possible,
Yeah,
even if the
just go-
answers are a bit weird.
Yeah, just go stream of thought. You need words.
So do you draw these prompts?
Yes.
No, you just you gotta create your response based on the words available.
The words that appear on screen, and that includes the whole screen.
Yeah, so anything is fair game. Like the question,
Yeah.
your name, like anything.
Literally anything that shows up on that page that is a word, you can drag it to formulate an answer.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all of Foxy's stuff, and it's gonna be terrible, just like last time.
Wibbly boobly, gumbly gumbly.
I'm going to reset this timer next time we play this like 30 seconds. Because we're waiting
for
the... Yep, that's exactly who I would have picked.
I was gonna do that. There we go.
Yeah, it's Wimble, Wumble, Fimbly, Fumble.
Hey, you're almost at the time.
It's like a Lewis Carroll poem, except not good.
90 seconds is a good time, because there are 3 questions that you're gonna get through.
Shred 'em.
Round 1.
Pals, I'm sending some tough but fair interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Are you loving this as much as I am? Tap any word you see to add it to your response.
Yeah,
If you
use
make a
lots of butter
mistake,
when you roast a
tap the word
chicken. Get
again
extra
to
crispy
remove
skin.
it.
There. Now you guys don't have
You
to
can also drag
wait on the
words
stream
around
video.
to
Give me a
rearrange
second.
them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then quit complaining and say something else. The first rule of management is go with the
there we go.
flow.
All right.
What? Oh. Come on.
Oh, come on. Did I use too many? Oh. All right. All right.
There's a word missing! How do you not use that word?
Okay, I got my 2 in.
All right.
Interesting game so far.
That'll do.
All right.
Your time is up.
All right. I'm not. Yeah. Watching the screens.
That was I just had nothing. There were a few key words I was missing to like create coherent sentences.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be 3.
There's some
okay.
words missing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
this is gotta
expecting
be-
3 as well. Otherwise, my last one would have been a little longer.
I'll use the menus to stop telling to add things. All right.
I saved some time for a question that did not exist.
Nice.
Yep.
It was underneath the floorboards. Can Alan get employed? Let's find out.
Alan's got to finish his thesis, man. Calm down.
How employable is Alan? Let's find out.
All right.
Here
Here we go.
How do you turn things around when you feel like giving up?
Oh.
Cut my hair
I know
into
one of these
mohawks
is
and
better than
drag
the other,
out
but
smelly
as a
corpse?
test, why don't you guys choose?
Or do you head to the
Vote on your
bathroom
devices
and spill the
now.
bullet? Best to smashed.
Best to smash.
Someone has got a bullet to the head, and the other one is.
I mean, one's effective. I'm not going to tell you what you
Cut
want.
my hair into mohawks, drag out the smelly corpses.
Suffocation. No breathing.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of good stuff to work with.
Stealing words from the question. Just about any text you see on your device is fair game.
All right, Jordan got some points.
How are you spending
some
your paid
points.
sick days this year?
Accidentally
You'll
spill
notice
brain
our
wrong
valued
solution.
board
Something's
members watching in
accidentally
the
bullet.
audience can vote
Bullets
too.
coming in. Option 2.
Do sick barrel roll. Also probably masturbation. Okay.
Well, I know which one is. Yep.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Yep.
Synergy.
That's good.
Number 1 with a bullet.
Professional backup plan.
Yelling rotisserie chicken. Or mixed plants and feces into
Plants
smelly
and
wave of
feces
bullshit.
into smelly wave of
I know the
bullshit.
winner for this one.
These are both good. Congratulations.
All right. I'm glad my words are getting some use at least.
Nice. Using words from 3 separate people earns you an extra bonus.
God damn it. You got a rainbow bonus, you monster.
On a daily basis, how do you hope to empower
Oh,
your
no.
coworkers?
Oh, God.
Food. I would use food to empower the horrible smell daily. Yo, baby, I wish fucking coworkers at the speed of light.
At this
Okay.
Empowering.
Quite. Oh, come on.
Thank you. It wasn't great. I didn't have a lot of great words.
What makes you unique?
What makes you unique?
Oh, dear.
Not above being the dupe. Barbecue gallant masturbation.
Oh, the barbecue.
One of the,
Challenging.
I don't know. I'm above being the dupe.
I'm not above
thank
being
you.
the dupe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hoop the dupe.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Where do I start?
Significant fraction of anus really gets shit done. You'd need to get enough lube to slide across the football circle.
I'm intrigued.
Hey man, let's go settle this in the football circle.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
Oh, good.
What's your approach to making new friends at work?
Sacrifice at least old D and D manuals. Boom the ball.
Best approach to making new friends at work. Yeah, you definitely moved the ball.
Torch the D&D manuals to see who I need to stay
Yeah.
away from. Like, all right.
All right. Those are mostly my words. So those are all my words. Excellent.
Fuck you, you didn't get the pyramid.
How much
Pyramid.
I didn't get the period. Damn it.
Do you want to be turned into glue? Torture.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a theme going on with this one. That's okay. I'll take it.
You'll take. I voted for you, Pedro. You got a pity fuck.
The original offer is like change at least a few words next time.
I can lift torture.
Good job. And speaking of jobs, let's see who's most likely to get one.
Not fucking me.
Love that word art.
Oh baby.
Hey, not less.
The biggest numbers.
All right, I gotta do better next round.
Let's try a couple more
I'm the
icebreakers.
average.
Or else Mr. Foxstar's gonna steal my job.
Okay, you know the drill. You can answer however you want, but don't be stingy with the words.
I think you'd be still in the job of last place.
How many times do I need to say this, Stevens? Only authorized personnel are allowed on the rooftop patio, and I'm not authorized. If I catch me up there again, you're in a lot of trouble.
See, this is where it starts getting a little more interesting because people realize they can load the fucking game.
Yep.
Downloaded it too.
All right, that'll
Hey, you. You're halfway
Game,
through the
come on,
timer.
let's be honest. If you enforce 5 words, you're just getting a verb out of me.
Five plus.
All right.
words.
Let's see. I tried really hard, you guys.
Should be workable, should be serviceable. Inspiration. You is everything.
I'm just writing short fiction now.
I've never read better submissions. Or any submissions.
That's what I did in the first one, and no one used my words.
Because they sucked.
Round 2 of questioning. This time,
You gotta play to the
I want
crowd,
know how
man.
You would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the...
We know.
I see you've got some
Yep.
place to be.
Okay.
Oh man.
Damn it, where's this word I need? Curse you.
Oh, screw it, that'll do.
Damn it.
You should be halfway
How the
done now.
fuck am I gonna do this? Oh well, I screwed up. I got Jack's fuck all the way.
All right.
I had nothing.
I got
I think I had the word inhospitable about half a dozen times.
I was clearly getting some recycled words from the first question.
All right.
My sentences make no sense.
I had a character limit thing. I needed to make some punctuation sacrifices.
Oh, you got punctuation?
Yeah.
Not a single person got a comma in mine.
You brought grammar into this?
I gave someone a question mark at least.
Thank you. I used it.
Let's see
Tell
what
you
we've
that
got
much.
here. You discover your manager is taking credit for your ideas. How do you respond?
Murder.
Murder. Yeah. Okay.
Cast your vote now.
I would definitely smite the fuck. All right. Close.
Yeah.
Add pyrite turning into piece of Japanese wasteland, not the earth is.
What?
Smite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smiting the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Like I said, I had nothing. Nothing.
I mean,
Synergy. Excellent. Love to see it.
Yes.
You need a report
Use my
from
words.
Barb, but she refuses to get it to you.
how do you get the report? Slathered, 2-3, dried out Italian corpses, and I torture hot mouth, huge growth, answer into glue.
Clearly, the glue was involved there at some point.
Yeah.
That sentence is lacking some connective tissue.
I think
Yeah, I think the 2-3 Italian desiccated corpses work better.
Is it 2? Is it 3? Who knows?
all right, that's close.
Delicious points. Plus 50.
Hey, at least someone used one word.
Yeah.
You're
Use
the
my
first
words.
one in the video meeting. How are you spending the time before everyone else shows up?
Naked. Take Japanese bread and add in hospital Earth wasteland, everyone. I piss on the creepy clothes. Or the creepy
Okay.
Dominated. Those are all my words too. Yes.
Except one, I think. Yeah, the piss is on. There we go.
Australia donated the piss.
Flexible person in the office. How do you ruin his whole deal?
Most flexible person? Put random things in the masturbation computers. The sweet release of death, expensive bath salts, the whole deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Snakes.
I mean, there's some place on Earth where you have to check the masturbation PCs for snakes.
One of those will actually ruin his deal, so thank you.
I think killing him will definitely ruin his deal.
Yes.
Yeah, you do some expensive bath salts, and
Rickety old
you know.
vending machine has claimed one of your precious dollars once again. How
Murder.
do you react?
Murder.
Bullet to the brain or dick. I torture the vending machine with robbing steamy hamburger.
Steamed hams.
I see at least one of my words in there because no one else has used that word
both
yet.
of these responses are in the same theme of fuck it.
Yeah.
Everyone left for lunch before you were ready to go. What do you do?
Celebrate. Getting my head bitten by some expensive club guy. Epic nudes of plants.
I hate this guys.
I mean, yeah, everyone else is already out at lunch. Might as well.
Wouldn't that be an interesting societal thing? Like, no, the plants must be.
The plants are
blue.
naked.
Ah, not unless you have like you gotta pay like the
Dress your plants. Dress your plants.
Cover up their blooming. It's indecent.
plant shame.
Ah, damn it. I'll take it.
We
You
don't
got points.
give you our office as a heist
It's-
team.
yes, I'll
what
work
would
with
your job be during a bank
pink
robbery?
robbery. Huh. Barometer torture.
Barometer torture.
I would screech and cut really deep. Come really? I don't know, man.
I see another one of my words made it in there.
Yeah, Rohit took a bunch of my shit. Yeah. Yeah.
To this day, to the best of my knowledge, I have yet to use the barometer in that Nexus
Larry's
10.
selling candy for their kids' marching band. How do you respond?
Murder!
Do you want huge growth torture? I prefer humping things in locations, so fuck them.
As opposed to non-locations, like.
So that one's Rohit's.
Like time, space time.
It was mine, actually.
I didn't give it any points, so don't worry.
Got some words
It wasn't great when I had to answer that question, but I made the most of it.
But from what I sense, you guys did great. Let's see who's in the lead.
didn't.
Give me points. Yeah.
I went down.
All right.
Yay! Getting very, very close.
Still not last.
Top 3.
Still not last.
Scott and Rohit and Pedro tied up. Man. 45K. This
Final round.
Think it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That place is dead to me.
Bagosh.
Oh, I only get one.
Yes.
I kind of wanted one of those, man. Like one of those iPads. Segways.
Remotely controlled iPads.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the on the Segway.
Yeah, just like set that up and let people fucking annoy me. Then I was like, man, I'd break that thing and get pissed off at it.
Put Turbo Mum in it.
Yeah, right?
Hurry up, you fucks.
No, Pedro's got to come up with a...
I need to put in as many words as I can to give people as much ammunition as possible. It's been working for me, okay?
No.
I was 7 characters. I only had 7 characters.
I tried something.
This is exactly
turned.
what I hoped each of you would say.
Oh, are you Gallium?
No, it
because you
wasn't.
nitried.
Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I was reading them in a park, and a big bird stole some pages. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already...
We get it, bro.
Okay then, let's dive in.
Alright, I got some words at least.
Alright, I am...
All right. Damn, no one gave me a berserker for that one. For shame.
Alright,
Got some words. Man, you guys had more options than I did, apparently.
Okay.
Yarr.
come on. There's no... Oh.
Just go with that.
What will they pick? Who knows? Some people are trying to win the game. This is where, yeah.
Hello.
Monocool's mad.
Okay, this is the best. This is the best I got. Let's give it a whirl.
Don't worry.
Let's give this a go.
I am scared at
Show
one
me
of
what
my
you
answers.
Show me your moves.
I am at least. Wait, final first impressions. Okay. I'm at least 30.
At least 30 whiteboard manuals.
I want set
I
forward
want
at
get
least.
forward.
God grabbing my dick. About me. I am in random locations on I believe in you. This is torture for my brain. I want really tiny hamburgers. Period. All right. Also probably masturbation. Period.
I appreciate the honesty.
That is a legitimate want. Yes.
I don't want time.
You want like white? You want to eat some White Castle and jerk off, right? Like makes sense.
Seems like it.
I got a couple pretty folks.
Well, Scott, I hope you get your White
Scott's
Castle.
pulling ahead now. Yeah. Vin points. I am a massive. Wait, God damn it, quit moving. I'm a massive ape of Japanese pyrite bathroom. I want a minister of a massive party with bread. Or, I am a dungeon master with a smooth fucking hamburger. I want literally fucking sex with hamburger.
Okay.
I mean, some people just dropping honesty and truth bombs, man.
Excellent. Now please give me my fucking burger.
I had less words to work with.
I want literally fucking sex with hamburger, right?
Yeah,
I am above relationship. I want sex. I am Montoya, the homeless shepherd. Patchouli.
Patchouli.
I want the sea's chest come too much.
Sea's cheese.
Yeah, no,
So
I
that-
appreciate the.
That first one is literally just someone begging for sex, though.
It's a blimp. I am drunk and probably repairing computers. I want to bash the nearest computers. I am crushing.
I mean,
I want Earth.
I can empathize with number one.
Yes.
No, number one seems like a kindred spirit.
The empathy vote.
Thank you. I will put
Yeah.
my best that I can.
Well, I'm not fucking getting this job.
Honestly, I could see myself sharing a cup of toner in the break room with
Wouldn't this be
any
a
of
fucking
you,
weird
but
one?
we
It's
got
like,
a
no,
big
you gotta play
one.
Jackbox in order to finish this.
Yeah. All right. Hey. Oh my God! I didn't. Oh, yeah.
Not
Deep in. Deep in.
Goes to.
Rohit!
Rohit!
With a crushing victory. Hey, where was the Raven?
That's higher than my current salary. I hate my current job. This sucks.
Yeah. You should quit. Jeez. That's what they're paying you?
Less than that.
Ouch.
No, I'm gonna make 2022 the year of changing my job. I've been there for 8 years now.
Oh.
Yeah, my pay's not going up.
Oh, and you're making less than that? Yeah, no, fucking vamonos.
Yep.
Get out. Oh, actually, you know what's good? Put in your notice, and then see what they offer to give you, and then have that as your starting salary for your next position. Seriously, no, that's how you do it. That's how you know.
Yeah,
that's how you learn how much you're really worth.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want? Does this one have a... Let's animate 4... Let's...
Foxy, you should do that too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Yeah, I know.
We'll finish
But
up
what
with
work for my boss?
a round of fibbage.
Babagi.
Is that the one with the faker? No,
Trivia and lies. Two things that I'm entirely meh on.
I'm an okay trivia person and an okay liar.
Let's see if we can.
I'm not a very good liar.
One of those two things is a lie. I'll let you guess which one.
Right. But start.
Fibbage.
Yeah.
Buggy.
This is the time where we always remember that. Oh, right. We can do like custom ones, but. Give me the number digits. Damn it. That's not all question. They should fuck with us one time and just make it all question marks.
Yeah. Oh, that's the porn site.
What?
Yes.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it's not
For Japanese
just porn. It's the Japanese art side.
Yeah, it's porn. It's porn.
There's a lot of porn in there.
Yep. And we all
It's
know
like,
that
it's like
'cause we're
no,
all-
Tumblr is a microblogging site. Well, it is now. It was a porn. It was a porn site.
Now it is.
Thanks, Yahoo, for ruining that.
Yeah.
Like the whole nonsense about like not being able to take credit cards for fucking like sex work. That's so dumb. It's idiotic.
I guess
That's
I've heard of
Visa dumb
chargebacks. Like,
and
that's the common-
MasterCard dumb.
chargeback.
There we go. There you are, Nubbin.
Because they live in the past where
Okay.
sex work was a big no-no.
I got a start button. Sit back and somebody's
okay,
got a
I have
start
the
button.
start button.
Then fucking hit it, son. Let's go.
Let's go. One.
Push the button, Frank.
I need to stop watching that again. God damn it.
Welcome to Fibbage. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. Now with 20% more back hair. Gang's all here. Great. Oh, and anyone else who wants to get in can be in the audience. Audience members get to guess the truth
maybe they
and pick
can.
decoy lies to fool the players. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, of course. We're Jackbox. We're gonna move that fucking room code on every scene.
This is round one.
Yep.
You'll get 500 points for everyone you
Suck
fool.
it, people
And you'll
using
net
OBS
1,000
for an overlay.
Finding the truth. Time to pick a
Scott is
category.
picking.
Was that Orlando Bloom and Orlando Bloom in a field making out?
All right, question
Possibly.
one. As part of a 1998 publicity stunt, Burger King announced that their Whoppers would now be blank. Now write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you can't think of anything, that Lie For Me button will give you a suggestion for half the points. Do it now.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
You know, I like Burger King, but I'm not entirely sure I know the answer to this one.
I haven't had Burger King in years, and now I want it. God damn it.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a long time.
Delivery.
Now I am.
Hungry Jacks anyway.
I don't think there's one open right
Right,
now.
now find the truth and select it on your device.
That's
All right.
actually a good point.
Oh, hell, I
Some
can't
reason
read
there
any of
isn't
these.
Wait, so I choose the one that I think is the lie? Or
Yeah,
the
sure.
one that's the
The
truth.
one that's the truth.
You'll
okay, the one
you'll
that's-
figure it
that
out.
is true.
All right.
I'll go with that one.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Free for a limit.
Nope.
No!
God damn it.
Nice
Take my points.
fibbing.
Wasn't outlandish enough.
I mean,
Nope.
Audience.
Audience go on that. Nah. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll get wrecked.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
It
know.
was it was the Simpsons, right? The Leftorium.
What?
Oh.
Is the Lectorium ever like mentioned again after early Simpsons?
It's where he works. That's his job.
Flanders, right? Flanders.
Yeah,
right?
Flanders.
Give me a category.
American sports.
Lord of the Rings. Come on.
Indianapolis is the sport.
Oh, Honorary Globetrotter.
Look this
Oh.
up.
Not
In
Bender.
1976, the Harlem Globetrotters announced that their first honorary member
Oh,
would
fuck.
be blank. Write your lies now.
I don't know either.
I just can't stop thinking of the Globetrotters as like space aliens now, thanks to Futurama.
Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
How old were you when you realized it was staged?
All right, where's the truth?
I don't realize right off the bat.
Henry Kissinger, that makes sense. Could have been. Oh, come on.
Man.
Hang on a minute.
Man, I don't fucking know.
Hang on a minute. I think
I'm going for a YOLO on this one.
The wrong one.
And what did people pick?
It's not Big Bird.
Too obvious.
I want to believe.
Too obvious.
Yeah, not a real person.
Damn you!
Oh, I got you, motherfucker.
Oh.
I don't know things.
Okay, Simpson.
Got it.
Nope.
No. Oh. Ooh.
Ah!
Who?
Was it Henry Kissinger?
God damn it.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
It was Henry Kissinger. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright. Whoa. Shit, motherfucker.
Nope. Third.
I know none of you will put Henry Kissinger.
I wish it was a single basketball.
Oh, Judicial Juggalos, Data Storage, Shape Up, Crazy Colonel, or Monk Monkey? I gotta go Juggalos, man.
Okay.
Like, I have no choice.
Juggalos.
The band Insane Clown Posse was sued in 2017 for allegedly plagiarizing from blank.
Fuck.
Enter your lies now.
I don't remember. I remember the
Okay.
thing, but I don't remember who.
Probably not, but
But Magnus, how
And
do
that
they
man's
work?
name was Nicolas Cage.
Write something quick or use the lie from
Good at it. Damn.
Okay, find the truth.
Shit. Okay.
It's clearly the Magna Carta, you guys.
Yeah. That thing that you can plagiarize from and someone will sue you for it.
2012 document.
That was like 3 years ago. I was completely checked out on pop
Let's see
culture.
how things shook out.
I don't know.
That's 5 years ago, man.
God damn it.
Nope. All right.
4 years. Wait, is it 2021? Yeah, 5 years.
Almost at
I mean,
2022. Aha!
Okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
They took the bait on that one.
Corn.
Dum, 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 da, fuck.
Ew.
You know what?
No.
Oh.
Okay, I would believe
Hey,
that.
that was
All
my line,
right.
too.
Also,
Well,
Long.
Double the lie.
It's not done yet. Oh, okay.
nobody thought of this.
No.
What?
amazing.
you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Chicken soup
Yeah.
for the soul.
Fucking, if you say so, this is where I'm at.
That would actually make sense, actually.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
On to round 2, where all point values are doubled.
Oh no. All right, Mr. Fox Dog.
Category.
Foxy's picking.
Is it gonna be data storage?
African sports.
Sweet charity.
Here's
African
the
sports.
question. In 2016, the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia became the first ever African blank champions. All right, type in your lies.
Oh no. Oh well.
Well, there's that.
I apparently guessed the right answer, so.
Oh, damn it.
Finish quick, or just hit the lie for me button.
Okay.
Well, now you know the answer then. All right.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
Yeah, that one looks.
Someone's a racist.
I love this part.
Ha! Gotcha.
Oh, I thought that might be yours.
Badminton?
Nope.
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 What else got?
Hmm.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yep. Damn it.
Nope.
God damn.
It was me all along.
Oh, really? Yep. All right.
It was between curling and hockey because Canadian.
Yeah, that should have been our context clue right there for like Jordan.
Yeah.
And Scott, like, yeah, immediately.
I debated all of y'all fuckers.
Category.
You know what? Fuck it.
Or I'll just do it.
Lord of the
Let's
Rings.
see how this strikes you. According to
All right.
director Peter Jackson, before his Lord of the Rings trilogy was produced, another version had been attempted where the main characters would have been played by blank.
I know
Hey,
this.
answer your lies.
All right. All right. If it's Peter Jackson, it's probably aeroplanes. World War II aeroplanes.
Hurry,
Or King Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, all the
isn't this
hobbits are just
before
like
his
2-ton
Lord of the
gorillas.
All right, pick the truth.
The Swedes. Oh man, no, I hope not.
I'm not.
Come on, who doesn't want a Lord of the Rings where every role is played by Mike Myers? He could do it.
Or Nicolas Cage for that
Probably
matter.
could, yes.
Mike Myers as Nicolas Cage playing.
Okay, let's take a look.
Muppets.
Thank you.
All right.
Muppets.
Muppets.
Hey man. Mice.
Nice.
Nope.
Have fun with that picture.
No. Yeah. No.
How?
Yep. I heard that. I heard an interview where Peter Jackson was talking about it.
Yeah, I also remember that from the DVDs of the Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Yeah. That was just one of those things I absorbed years ago.
All right.
Yeah, it's like,
And now a
I was
fifth
literally in
from
passing. I was in the room
Foreign
at the time.
Oi, 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 oi.
Want to get
Suck
to
a
know
bit.
someone? As the Russians say, you'll know a person when you eat a bushel of blank with him.
All right.
Type in your lies now.
Things that come in bushels for 200, Alex.
Wait, the Russians had bushels of something? I
A
thought
bushel of borscht.
That's a borscht.
Shit.
That's a borscht.
What is a bushel?
A bushel. A
A
grouping.
bunch. Yeah, it's like a
Okay,
a plant.
which one's the truth?
Borscht. There it is.
Fuck. I don't, man. Maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Borscht.
Ow.
Kablam.
Great lie.
Eating a bushel of
Killer tofu.
Oh, nope.
Oh.
Cabbage. All right.
Ah,
I take.
I got you. Both of us.
Double cabbage.
More cabbage.
Fuck you if it's men's game.
No.
Got me.
I will Google that. God damn it. How do you get a bushel of salt? Is that like misheard lyrics?
That was completely fucking random, and I'll fucking take it.
Oh.
Damn.
Not even close. Not even close.
Welcome to the final fibbage. It's your last chance at points, and it's worth triple. Don't blow it. In 2017, Science Magazine sponsored the very niche 10th annual Blank Your Blank contest. Enter your lies now.
I don't care at this point. I'm done with it.
Could not.
Let's
not. You know what? One of what's the over under on one of us actually being subscribed to Science in 2017? You're like, I remember this. I entered my.
Okay, where's the truth?
It was a Christmas present.
Fuck your
Lots of cats, yeah.
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 Okay. I like your bed.
Fuck your cat, dress up your cat.
Make your bed. Huh.
Name your zit.
The Jordan Peterson challenge.
I don't even know.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Bar and Jesus take the wheel.
Pimp your science right.
I want that to be true. I want that to be true. I know it's a lot. Oh
man.
Oh, nubbin. Swept. Is it?
And then again, he picked mine. Come on, man.
It's dress your science cat.
Nope.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I got something.
Dance your doctorate. Go fuck yourself.
What the hell does that?
Choreograph an interpretive
Dance your PhD. Okay, fuck you. Whoever's doing
All
that.
All right. Okay.
Get wrecked.
All right.
Not last, not last, not last, not last. Yeah.
Best liar.
Good job, Frodo.
You
never believe a thing I say.
6 likes.
Jordan, the father of lies.
Burning full of nubbin, 6 legs.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
I wanted a participation trophy about something.
That was lie for me.
Worst liar,
you got
Rohit. Most gullible,
Vengeance,
believed 7 lies.
Nobody likes Mr. Fox Dog. Yeah, you got us.
Yep.
Best audience like table tennis.
Table tennis, yeah.
Most in need of a new phone on account of.
Shut up.
Winner.
I am Wiener.
It wasn't a phone, it was a computer, and it took me a while.
Oh, man.
Have a liar, huh?
Oh, dear.
That happened. Oh, all right.
That was fun.
Hey, when did Zach Galifianakis' death relative show up out here?
Zach Galifianakis.
Try that again.
Take 2 on that.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis' relative showed up here?
Yeah.
On stream?
Who?
Oh, if you mean Jordan, no, he's not Zach Galifianakis. He's very clearly Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Yeah. Clearly, I'm not Greek. I'm Jewish.
Now, okay, I need to Google what Zach.
There's a difference. He's the Between Two Ferns guy. I know who he is. I know who he is.
Yeah, he's like the bearded dude from The Hangover.
It's a normal LGC night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bounce out of here. Thanks for sticking around for the after shows. And Jordan, are you going to be doing any additional streaming?
Maybe.
I know sometimes you pop up on Sundays. You're like, Pokemon, bitches.
Yep, sometimes. I might. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right.
Cool.
try and beat Marlene and her Lucario, who stomped me the first time because I was mashing A and not paying attention to what was happening on screen for about 30 minutes while I was waiting for something to finish.
I'll do a moral support lap, but man, there's like the one thing, like I thought I could watch somebody speedrun anything until they were doing Pokemon. I fucking tried. I just can't do this. I don't know. This doesn't count. I say this as somebody who's watching someone speedrun Mario 64 blindfolded.
Yep.
Blind.
So, man.
All right, beautiful people. We'll be back. I'll be back Wednesday for Weekly Daily Wednesdays. Until then, come say hi somewhere. We'll be in Discord, hiding, doing that thing. Bye-bye.
Always in hiding.
And bye.
Bye.
Bye.